Evening, everyone. To all two of you so far. Hello, Eric Johnson. Welcome to Saturday Night Gaming with Mark W. and Rob Bob. I'm the Mark W.
And I'm the Rob Bob.
He's over there. This time we switched. Last time he was on the right and I was on the left. Now it's vice versa. We're playing a board game again. I was pondering what to play, and I thought, I just felt the itch for a board game, so I suggested one to Rob Bob. And last time we played Reiner Knizia's Clash of the Gladiators, which was a lot of fun. But tonight, the first thing that came to mind was, hey, maybe I should have a Knizia theme going. And I thought about a different game by him. But I don't know, my mind went to this game that you see before you called Dungeon Quest. And I just wanted to play it. And, it's actually three of us, says Dan. Hello, Dan. Dan is here. It's weird, though. The concurrent viewers thing right now says one person. And yet Eric and Dan have both said hi. What is the deal with this game? This game's a crazy game. It's a lot of fun, but it's very, very lucky. There's some skill involved, but you're probably going to die. This is the 1987 edition published by Games Workshop. It was originally a Swedish game called something like Drakborgen. I might have that wrong. I don't know Swedish. Or I might misremember the name because I haven't looked it up in a while. But Swedish game named Drakborgen or something like that. And Games Workshop, who's famous for Warhammer 40K and Talisman and all that. Hey, this is backwards, isn't it? I didn't realize it was in reverse. Anyway, not a big deal. What was I saying? Games Workshop put this game out in 1987. I guess they heard it was a good game, or they tried it and they liked it, so they decided to publish their own edition. And it's really, don't scratch it.
It looks like there's stuff on it.
Okay. Rob Bob's trying to clean the schmutz off it.
It's like everywhere.
Is there actual schmutz, or
it's just
the art, the patterns of the artwork?
When I see it, the light reflecting.
Okay, don't worry about the schmutz.
Shouldn't worry about it.
So I have two expansions for this game as well, but I pulled them out. I'm going to introduce Rob Bob to the game, just a very basic one. And if we like it and want to play again, maybe we'll include the expansions. But what else is there to say about this game before we get into rules? The manual here. You know what? Let's make this. let's flip this. So I'm not always showing you things backwards. Let's see. Flip horizontal. There we go. Not sure how that happened. Anyway, here's our lovely manual. In this manual, it actually warns you about how dangerous this game is. It says, if you play it, you'll die in real life. No, it doesn't say that.
Not for the faint of heart.
It does say not for the faint of heart.
Does it?
No. Actually, what it does say is 15% of players actually win.
Okay.
You not actually win, actually survive. So the goal of the game is to go into this dungeon that's supposed to be underneath a castle and come out with more treasure in gold pieces, being the currency, than all the other players. And just surviving to have a gold count is a 15% chance, according to their playtesters. You can sort of play super cautiously if you want, get a little bit of treasure, then just leave, but it's not too fun to do that. But anyway, it's a dangerous game, and it's a lot of luck involved, basically.
It's alright if we die. We can try again.
That's right. You can just try again. You have to speak up a little bit, because this time you're farther from the microphone.
I'm used to being the closer one.
Yeah. This time, I realized my camera work wasn't fantastic in the last stream, and this one's not going to win awards either, but I did make an alternate view that it can switch to as needed, so we can zoom in on the action, because most of the time you don't need to see the whole zoomed out view, so hopefully that'll look a little nicer. So there are 4 different characters you can choose from. So Rob, Bob, and I are going to be each choosing one of these. And I guess I can review them real quick. This guy, he's sort of the cover model. You see him in the cover art and everything, and he looks like a classic knight in shining armor. He is Sir Rohan the Knight.
This guy?
Yes, that's his miniature. I painted that miniature. They didn't come... They came plastic. Well, they are plastic, and they came just like plain and unpainted. They were blue. I decided to paint some of these. I never got around to painting all of them, but I painted Mr. Sir Rohan here. We're looking at his backside for some reason. And I painted the other guy here with the bow. But yeah, this guy, despite him seeming awesome and tough and everything, I don't know. I think all these 4 characters are pretty good, but I think Sir Rohan is the worst, actually. Maybe I'll play him as a handicap since you're new to the game, Rob. But the reason why is if you look at his stats here, and if you don't know the game, you don't really have a feel for these stats, but he's low in agility and luck, and you have to make sort of a lot of saving throws in those. And armor does barely anything. That's where he shines. That's where he's really good. Armor does barely anything. So he's kind of the weakest character, I think.
Like some sort of knight in shining armor.
Yeah, he's a knight in shining armor, but that's all he's got going for him, basically. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Ryan has joined as well. So now we have Eric, Dan the Man, and Ryan in the house. And thanks for the 2 likes so far. Anyway, moving down the line here, we have another strong... Actually, by the way, you know, he's pretty good in strength. He's just not as strong. Sir Rohan, that is pretty good in strength. Not as strong as Ulv Grimhand, the Barbarian. So here's his stats. Everybody has a different life track. So you can see Sir Rohan has 17 life, which is the most. Ulv has 16. Then you have sort of the softer guys coming up next. You have Volric the Brave. He is an adventurer. He's very good in luck and agility, as you can see. If you see his scores over here, luck 8, agility 7, but he has low strength and armor. And lastly, you have the one guy who does anything special. Everybody else is just a bunch of stats. This guy has a bunch of stats, and also he has a special thing, the bow and arrow. And he has not only a life track, but an arrow track to keep track of how many arrows he's used. He only can use 4 in the entire game, basically. And to make room for his life track, he has a much shorter life track, which is also, you know, a balancing mechanism. So that's the other guy I painted, the guy with the bow. El Adoran Sure Shot is his name. Not getting focus here, but that's how it goes with autofocus.
He's Spanish.
El Adoran, he's Spanish, you think?
Yeah. El.
Okay. Okay, we'll go with that. He's Spanish. El Adoran. He is Spanish. And Ryan says if there were less numbers, the cards would look like Intellivision controller overlays. They're kind of similar in the width dimension, maybe. Okay, so...
Okay.
Yeah, we got to pick our characters. Let's review the game rules a little bit, maybe. First of all, on the left here, we have this sort of sun track. And it starts over here with the sun coming up. And then it gradually rises and goes down. And look at this, there's a skull down here. All this is it's a turn tracker. And it's supposed to be the sun comes up, you enter the dungeon at dawn. And if the sun goes down, you know, the darkness makes all the monsters in the dungeon so strong that you just instantly die. So you have to get out of the dungeon before the sun goes down or you're just dead. It's game over, man. So that's the thing keeping the pressure on you, which adds a lot of tension to the game. We're going to be moving. We're going to each choose one corner to start, and probably easiest if we choose these ones, because otherwise we'll be reaching across a lot. And we're going to be moving essentially one square at a turn. And for each one, we're going to draw a room tile from this box top right here. Just one at random.
Okay.
And we can do a demo of one of them. This one is a very boring... actually, this is a portcullis room. So it's a kind of normal room for all intents and purposes, I think, except a portcullis shuts behind you. You can see the arrow tells you how to line up. Like that's where you come in from, right? So a portcullis shuts behind you, and that therefore it's now difficult to go back the way you came.
Okay.
Oh, poor Sir Rohan just fell and died. He's already dead. Did you ever get into miniature painting? Says Ryan. Yeah, I have. I never got good at it, and I kind of gave up on it. You know, it's just too many hobbies, not enough time. But yeah, these are painted by me personally. They're not fantastic paint jobs, but it's better than the boring monocolor that they come with.
These ones are unpainted.
That's unpainted, yeah. That actually I primed it though. That's why it has gray.
This one.
I was planning on painting them. All right, what else is there to talk about? I mean, pretty much just explain as we go, because there's not like any grand strategizing you have to make, and that you'll be, you know, screwed if I don't explain it up front. But okay, I'll explain a little bit more. In the center is the dragon's hoard of treasure. That's basically where we're going to. You don't have to go to it, but that's where the lion's share, or I guess the dragon's share of treasure is in the game. You can find little bits of treasure here and there as you explore rooms, as you search. You can draw search cards. You might find little bits of treasure, but the really valuable stuff is in the dragon's hoard. And every time, there's the hoard close up. Every time you steal treasure from there, each turn you can steal 2 treasures, but you have to draw at random one of these 8 dragon cards, and 7 of them show the dragon sleeping. 1 of them shows him awake and breathing fire. So if he's awake and breathing fire, I'd have to look up the exact consequences, but I think you roll a d12 and take that much damage. And also you drop all your treasures, I think. This is the kind of thing where I'll probably be referencing the rule book here and there quite a bit. Okay. But I believe I just stated it pretty much correctly. Yeah, you can fight monsters and stuff. There's sort of a rock, paper, scissors mechanic to combat, which looks like this. So say I'm Sir Rohan. I will have these 3 combat action counters. And again, autofocus can be finicky, but this one says slash. This one says mighty blow. And lastly, we have leap aside. So every turn in combat, you're going to be playing one of those 3. And then the other player is going to be controlling a monster. For example, these are the counters, combat counters for a mountain troll. And he too has slash, mighty blow, and leap aside. And basically each one of those, combat actions counters another one, and you can look up here in the top right of the board to see the chart. So what you would do is, you don't really have to put them down, but you could do something like this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm putting mine there. Monster puts it there. You flip them. This is Sir Rohan did leap aside, and the monster did slash. So you cross-reference those two. Leap aside. Actually, how does this work? Blue means what? Blue means adventurer loses 1 LP. Yeah, so slash beats leap aside. Leap aside beats mighty blow, and mighty blow beats slash. But there's a special case here. One of them, which is monster plays slash and player plays mighty blow, results in 2 damage to the monster. That's the only special case. Otherwise, it's pretty much just like rock, paper, scissors, sort of. And for any time you play the same combat counter, it's always like both combatants take 1 damage. That's why it shows a split red and blue here or here. So it's pretty fun, but it's basically rock, paper, and scissors with a little bit of a twist. But yeah, you would just take 1 damage each time you lose a round normally. Round of combat. All right. So I think we could probably jump into it. When we start the game, we're going to each choose one of those 4 characters. And also, we're going to choose a ring. There's 4 rings you can choose from. Each one of these gives you 1 special power. That's a 1-use thing only. Blinding. It lets you escape a fight. You blind a monster and you're out of there. It's like you instantly kill him, basically. 1-shot use. Opening. It is... I might have to look this up, but I think this opens any door or portcullis once. Like we showed you in that first demo draw, a portcullis shut behind you. I think to lift that, you need to make a strength roll, basically. So you could use opening to avoid that. The doors in this game, just ordinary doors, are notoriously difficult to open in this game. You have to draw a door card, and it's like maybe 25% of the time, roughly, you actually open it successfully. Otherwise, it's jammed shut or there's a trap on it. It might be more like 1/3 chance it opens. But if you're trying to get to the center and back out, and you plan how many turns it's going to take you to get back out, those doors can really throw a monkey wrench in your counting of that. And that's what you have to do, by the way. You go here to get the treasure, unless you want to be a wuss and just get a couple of cheesy treasures. But then you have to leave. You have to come back out any one of these 4 exits. It doesn't have to be the one you came in from.
Okay.
And that's how you survive. You do that before you die from combat or whatnot, and also before the turn counter gets to the skull. Anyway, back to the rest of the rings, though. warning. I believe that cancels a trap, but I think I need to look that up just to be sure. Like if you get hit with a trap, you just use the warning ring to cancel it, I think. And lastly, healing. Yeah, this heals you, I don't know, something like 5 hit points. It's probably worth looking these up since we have to make this decision up front. So let me do that real quick, and then we'll begin.
Okay.
Right, so with the Ring of Blinding, as soon as you draw a room card that says there's a monster, you can use that to kill the monster, and again, it's one shot. But if you draw a sneak attack, you can't use Ring of Blinding. Ring of Healing restores up to 5 life points, but that's it. Ring of Opening opens one door or part colors for you, which is what I said basically. Ring of Warning is it will detect one trap which you avoid automatically. You may use the ring as soon as you draw a room tile with a red entry arrow to avoid taking a trap card, or when you take a trap room card to avoid losing LPs to the trap. Oh, yes, the warning cancels the trap. All right, so let's begin. Would you like to pick one first?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the adventurer.
The adventurer. Here you go. This is the guy with the sword, big sword right here. I'm gonna go with the guy I don't like. Again, it's my handicap. Every time I used to play this as a kid, like, you know, I play with neighborhood friends and stuff. They would be like, I want to be Sir Rohan. He looks cool. But then they would die. So we'll see if Sir Rohan dies.
It's never a knight going through a dungeon. It's always an adventurer.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so you will get these 3 counters for your adventurer.
For my rock, paper, scissors.
For your rock, paper, scissors, and I get these 3. Ta-da. All right, I think we can jump into it. Would you like to go first, or?
Okay, what do I do?
All right, so first things first, slide the sun counter up by 1. So it's it's on the first sun icon.
Where'd you get these cones, the yellow and black cones from?
It came with the game.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So now you choose which direction to go to with pretty much 6 of one, half dozen the other.
So I'll go this way.
Okay. Pick a card, any card.
Pick this one, which looks like a dead end.
Oh, you got the rotating room.
Oh.
So what that does is you step into it, and it rotates 180, which makes it a pain to backtrack.
I can't go back.
Right, so rotate it 180. You don't take a room in this room for some reason. Your turn is over. It can only rotate once as soon as it is drawn.
Okay.
You may not search in a rotating room. Yes, I should probably talk about searching a little bit. In every room, if you're sitting there, you can spend 1 turn drawing a search card, and that can have different outcomes, but one of which, usually the one you're looking for, is a secret door that'll let you walk through any wall just that once. But you can only search once. You can't search in consecutive turns. You can come back to the room later and search. I think that's it's probably worth a review. I should have reviewed these rules ahead of time. I'm operating on old memory here.
Okay.
Let me check that quick. Player turn, search. You can search instead of moving. Oh, you may search twice on successive turns, but after that you must move. So no more than 2 times.
Okay.
Oh, we should be taking our life markers, which our character cards are a little off screen because it's hard to fit it all here. You know, we could probably just put it like here or something. You can put yours there. Don't lose your tracker.
There.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you could do that. The sun tracker won't reach that point for a while. All right. So, yeah, that's your turn. Now it's my turn. I will walk this way because why not? I got the room with snakes in it, which is just it's just artwork. It doesn't do anything. Okay. So we have 1 exit pointing to the castle wall. the dungeon wall. And the other going straight ahead. Here's where the action is right now.
Do you
That's
move the daylight counter, or do only I do that?
You'll do that because it's every time we each go, basically.
Okay.
A full round. All right, so I'm drawing a room card for the room that I am in, and it is empty. So we just put that on the bottom of the deck. And that's it.
Okay.
Okay, bump the sun counter.
Okay, I'm going this way, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have much choice.
I'm just picking. I got this one.
Oh, those are corridors. What they do is give you a free move. You can move again now.
Okay.
As long as you get corridors, you can keep going. Actually, you can't even choose to stay there if you wanted to, I think, technically.
I have to keep going. Now I got this one.
Okay, you got some, what, barrels or something? Oh, I don't know if those are boxes. Tiles? I don't know. All right, so move there and you draw a room card. Here you go.
Okay, room empty.
Empty.
So
Empty is boring.
nothing happens.
Bottom of the deck. Okay, it is now my turn. I will head this way. It's not good to be hugging the wall too much because you can get a dead end easily. So I try to, if I ever have an opportunity to go here, I will do that rather than going along this way. Oh, portcullis slammed shut behind me, just like in our demo earlier.
Wait, is that a dead end?
No, it's not a dead end, but see, I can go straight ahead still. I just knocked over poor Sir Rohan again. All right, so let's draw a room card. It is empty again.
Boring.
All right, your turn. Rob Bob draw
The sun.
move the sun.
Draw a card or a tile.
Yep, you're getting it.
I got looks like a dead end.
Oh snap. Okay.
So go here and draw a room card. Empty.
Empty again. Wow.
Okay. But now what? Because
Yeah, next turn you're gonna have to search. And then search again, and if you still don't find a secret door, you have to move here and search again. And if you fail there, you go back here again. That's really all you can do. You'll be wasting turns, unfortunately.
at least I'm not stuck forever.
Yes. And of course, the risk is you waste turns. But I'm moving forward. Looks like a boring room. Oh, I like this one because it lets me turn inward toward the treasure hoard. And we draw a room card once again. Oh, a cave-in. Oh, no.
See reference sheet.
Well, that doesn't look good for poor Sir Rohan. I think it's an agility roll that you need to make, too, if I remember correctly.
You have 4 agility.
Yeah, I have the worst agility in the game. Why would a knight have any agility? The armor is pretty clunky, I guess. All right, so let's see how this works. A cave-in card. Where are all these cards? Cave-in. Oh yeah, you have to pick a number from 1 to 6 out loud and roll a d6. If the number you picked is rolled, what do you think happens, Rama?
I read it.
Oh, you read. Okay. You wouldn't think of this until the game would be. You don't think the game would be this brutal. But if the number you picked is rolled, your character has been killed by the cave-in, and you have lost the game.
So then I win just automatically, or?
Let me finish. If not, roll the d6 again and lose that many life points. You would not win automatically. You would still have to escape.
Mm-hmm.
And one fun way to play this game, though, is actually try to keep score. Like, see over how many games how well you score over many games. So if you leave with 0, it's kind of like, did you really win? I guess it's better than being dead. Anyway,
Okay.
all right. I'm gonna need someone in the chat to call out a number for me so I can blame you if I die.
Get the blame to
Wh-
somebody else.
Which number should I pick, Ryan or Dan or Eric? First one to call out a number, I'm going with that one.
Well, Dan said 3 of us. That's a 3.
Was that?
He said 3 of us before.
Oh, sorry, going with
That's a
3.
3.
I just realized I'm probably streaming this in lower res than I liked.
And he said 3.
Oh no, I'm on normal latency. Okay, maybe I'm not. Anyway, Dan's going with 3. Yeah, all right. 3 is the death number. If I roll a 3, it's all over right here. 5.
So you survive.
I survive. 5 is surviving. Now, do I roll again or something for a number of hit points? Or do I go with the 5? Roll the d6 again, lose that many. All right.
Well, at least you survive.
At least I survive. 3. That time I rolled a 3. So I just go down to 14 life points like so. Now you can see just from what I rolled, or just from that what I encountered just now, you can see it's a very deadly game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Your turn,
My
Rob
turn.
Bob.
So I have to search.
Bump the sun.
Oh, yeah. The sun moves, and I have to search. Which means which card? Search card.
A search card when you search,
This
yes.
one?
Yes.
Okay, I get a secret door.
Oh, right away. Look at that.
So I have to see the reference sheet for that.
Yeah, basically you just move through a wall if I recall correctly, but let me check it out.
Okay.
You immediately move to any adjacent square, not diagonally, just as if you had moved through an exit. If the square is empty, draw a new room tile as normal. If the room you enter has a monster in it, you may not try to escape.
Okay, so I have to choose.
Choose which direction. I would recommend going in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'll grab a tile. I got this room. I don't know
All
what's
right.
going on here.
It's just art.
Okay. Kind of have to go backwards now.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. All right, so you draw a room card, though.
Room. Crypt.
All right, so with the crypt, I believe you can optionally draw from the crypt deck, which you see on our right.
Do I put this on the bottom?
Yeah, everything goes on the bottom pretty much in this game.
Uh,
So crypt is, let me just see if it's optional. I think it is. There's a lot of these decks are not nice. You might get some treasure or a potion, but you might just, take damage or something too. Let's check it out though. That was a room card, right?
yeah.
Crypt, crypt, crypt. You may search the crypt for treasure. See crypt cards below. If you decide not to search the crypt card, return this card to the bottom of the room. Yeah, you just pick a crypt card if you would like to try
Well,
it.
of course, I'm gonna look for treasure. Empty.
Nothing in that casket or whatever you searched.
Let's put this on the bottom.
Yeah, I can get it.
Okay. Well, next time.
Back to me then. Yeah, I'm gonna head this way.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, it's another room. The room, guys. Imagine that. Get out of here, Sir Rohan. Draw a room card, and it is Dead Adventurer.
Treasure.
This is you can draw from the corpse deck if you would like to. I'll do it just because, but honestly, some of these decks I'm like, it's best just to like leave things alone if you're doing well enough. But I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Could be a trap or something.
Yeah, it can be like, I think one of these is like a scorpion sting or whatever. Nothing but a beautiful dead person.
All right.
Okay, your turn.
Move the sun,
Move the sun.
and I guess I have to go down this to
Yes.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
This room. Oh, I think I can go to the right now,
That's nice.
and I draw a card. Empty.
Empty again.
Just do a discard pile. That would be easier.
It's not easy because you have too many decks.
Yeah,
It ends up taking all the,
that's true.
the table space.
And that's it.
All right, so I will head this way.
Turns seem to go pretty fast.
Yeah, they usually do. I got a corridor, which is nice. These are, again, the ones that let you zip through them. It's kind of like taking an extra turn. But the arrow points this way instead of straight ahead, so I have to decide left or right. Let's go left.
That's closer to the dragon's pile of gold.
It is. Uh-oh.
Hit.
A bottomless pit. I'm probably about to die. I think you have to make a luck roll. It's supposed to be like you avoid falling in. You just walk through and whoa. But unfortunately, I am the unlucky Sir Rohan, so I think I'm about to die. You can't cross it. So I'm on that side of it.
You have to see if you notice in time.
Yeah, basically. Gosh.
It's another roll.
Do not take a room card when you excuse me, enter a bottomless pit tile. Instead, roll a d12. If you roll your agility score or less, you manage to make it across the pit and may take your next turn as normal. Also, I am crossing it. Okay. If not, you have fallen into the pit and out of the game. Oh, God.
Wait, was it D12?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You may never search in a bottomless pit tile nor voluntarily miss a turn there. Yep, this is where Sir Rohan stinks.
All
So
right.
I'm making a d12 roll. I have to roll my agility or less, which is 4.
So it's a 1/3 chance you live.
1/3 chance I live. A 2/3 chance I die. Here goes nothing. Okay, I died. That's a 9. It might not be clear by the...
It's a line.
Yeah. Wow. What's that? That's the game for you.
No, I keep going while you're dead and you do nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
I can play the monsters for you if you ever actually find any. You haven't found any
Sure.
monsters yet. So bump the sun.
All right. My turn. Sun moves. I'm going here. Says, where else can I go?
Mhm.
And now you get to watch me play
Pretty much. Another
one of these. So,
revolving room.
so I don't encounter anything here, right?
No.
So I just
Next turn.
go again. Can I find your dead body?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm down at the bottom of the pit.
Oh, it's one of these.
Bottom of the bottomless pit.
Now I double can't go back.
You got a portcullis shut behind you. Okay. So you can open those with a strength roll, actually, but it doesn't really do you any good to go back in the rotating room.
Yeah. And I draw a room card. Empty.
Okay. And if you want to just make a discard just for the room, you can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. Keep it going.
The sun moves, and then I move. Just grab it.
So Eric said before that the game really is unforgiving. Yeah.
Rickety.
Yeah, this is why that's one of the reasons why I don't like Sir Rohan though, because some of the really important roles involve agility and luck. So you got a regular room.
It's got floor looking like that. but,
Yeah, somebody needs to hire a contractor to fix it, but otherwise it's fine.
Room potion.
Ah, potion. So you keep that by your character, and you can use it if you want to at any time, basically. I think.
So far, I haven't really had any choices.
All right, so you may keep it if you wish. You don't have to.
Yes, I will.
You may drink the potion at the start of your turn, except when you were fighting the giant spider, by rolling d12 and consulting the potion table on the board. That's pretty much it. You can only carry one at a time, by the way.
What's the
So the potion table, yeah, let's scroll over to that.
Healing.
Basically, it's going to heal you or kill you.
It can just kill you.
If you roll a 12, you're just dead, yeah.
All right.
In the past, I used to like playing with modifications to this game. I actually had an alternate potion table that has all kinds of zany effects. but we're not playing with that. All right, so you have that. You can use it at the start. Basically, if you're very low on life, you want to use it. Otherwise, just hold on to it.
No reason to use it now.
Sure, yeah.
Keep it moving.
Keep moving. The sun moves again.
Almost at the
dragon.
I got a 4-way intersection.
Okay, it's a room 4-way. Yep.
That's good. I'm almost at the dragon. And I draw a room card. Mountain Troll.
Oh, we got a combat finally. All right, the mountain troll. I'm gonna play the mountain troll.
I play me, and we rock, paper, scissors.
Basically, so first things first, though, I'm gonna draw a monster card. And what this does is I'm gonna secretly look at this, and Rob Bob's gonna choose one of 3 actions: attack, wait and see, or escape. So you basically you choose, do you want to just attack him or wait and see what he does first, or try to run away? If you try to escape, you have to go back to this tile. Otherwise, it's just kind of like guess what he does. Like there's certain monsters that if you're aggressive with them, they just run away, like the goblins. It's kind of just like try to put yourself in the situation.
I guess
Think what you'd want to do, but I'll tell you the possible outcomes. There's for attack and wait and see, it's either you just fight them, and this card tells me how many life points it has, or they flee. That's pretty much it. If you escape, it'll either say escape, or you have to fight anyway, and they have this many LP, or you escape but they slash you for a die of damage or something.
Okay.
So you just choose one of those 3.
There's no difference between attack or wait and see?
Well, there is, but you don't know what it is. You don't know what the card is that I'm holding.
Yeah.
That says what
I
will
guess
happen.
I'd probably wait and see in this situation.
Okay. So this is what happens. If it was combat, I wouldn't show you this, but if you look in the wait and see section, it says mountain troll flee. Once again, we're having some focus trouble, but I think it's because it focuses on my closer to the camera thumbs. Yeah, anyway, he runs away, so you don't have a combat. That's all.
Okay. And I don't have to fight him?
So you don't have to fight. You don't gain anything from combat, so it's good. You don't get treasure, you don't get experience points, because there's no concept of that in the game. All right, so yeah, keep it going.
Okay. I guess I'll go straight this way.
Bump the sun.
Okay.
Sun tracker. Yeah, you're doing great actually. Well, your path back might be uncertain.
Yeah. But I'll figure that out when I get there.
Yep. So you draw a tile again.
One tile. Oh, it curves away.
Wrong direction, yeah.
But I still am right next to it.
Yeah, it's not terrible. And you get to go again because it's a corridor.
Wait, another.
Another one of those. Wow, you haven't had. Usually it's like you see maybe like 2 of them the whole game, but across all players. You got 3 of them.
All right. Quadruple can't go back.
Yeah, you might want to take a different path altogether. Like you could actually connect up to my path.
Yeah.
And go back that way.
I'd have to lift this up, but it's not terrible.
Oh, we forgot to take our rings.
Oh.
When you said that, I thought about, if you pick opening, that would help. I don't know, just pick whatever you want.
Guess I'll pick opening. Which one is that?
The one that says opening.
Opening.
All right, so now you have an easy way through the portals. Okay.
All right. Move the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Pick a room. All right. Draw a room card. Empty.
All right. Yeah, just keep going.
And then move the sun again.
It's about noon now. I think it's slightly before the middle.
Yeah.
The midpoint.
I guess I'll go up here. Hopefully I can get some treasure.
Yeah, hopefully that'll take you right to the dragon. Here you go.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, it did a trap room, but at least it'll take you to the dragon.
Yeah.
You have to draw a trap first.
All right.
So take a trap card. Let's show everybody what it looks like.
The trap is...
You can do the honors and flip it.
Trapdoor.
See reference sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. And Dan says, I like the random procedurally generated dungeon layout. Don't think I've seen that in a Quest board game before. Not that I've played that many, though. Yeah, I've played a few different games that have this sort of a thing, but this is the one that comes to mind as far as like, it's almost like a roguelike in a way. It doesn't have like identification and a lot of fancy stuff, but it's a simple board game.
Okay.
Anyway, what are we looking up, traps?
Yeah. The trapdoor.
Trapdoor. Here we go. See room cards above. Okay, so it matches a room card that also could be trapdoor, I guess. Here we go. Roll a d12. If the result is equal to your agility score or less, you avoid the trap and treat this room as a normal one. If not, you fall through the trapdoor and lose d6 LPs, placing this card face up beside your character sheet. If you fall through the trapdoor, your turn ends. Next turn, roll d12 again. If you roll your agility score or less, you can climb out, returning the card to the bottom of the room deck. And if you're stuck there, you keep trying once a turn, basically. If you have a rope, which you can find from the corpse deck, you can climb out automatically on the next turn after you fall in.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to make your agility roll first,
Yep.
d12.
Which my agility is 7.
Yeah, you got good agility.
So more likely than not to avoid it. But I didn't.
Oh, you failed. Okay, so take d6 damage.
Okay, where's the d6? 6.
Oh,
So now my life goes from 15 to 9.
ouchie. Okay.
Okay.
And then you have to roll again on next turn. So I don't think you draw a room card, but let me just verify.
This die is weighted to always roll 9s, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't draw a room, and you cannot search in a trap tile.
Okay.
Yeah, so bump the sun and roll to get out. You need what? 8 or less?
I don't remember.
What's your agility?
Oh, 7.
7 or less.
Okay, roll again.
Climbing out of the trapdoor. He fails horribly. You should get damage if you roll 12.
Catastrophic failure.
Yeah, critical fail. So bump the sun again and roll again. That's all you can do.
I'm just wasting time.
Wasting hours trying to climb out. 2, you did it.
I got out.
All right, move to the dragon. Da 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 da.
But on the same turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Dragon
here's the
time.
way it works. You're gonna draw. First, you're gonna draw 2 random treasures from this opaque cup. You can't see what they are.
Okay. Wait.
And then we draw to see if the dragon wakes up.
Okay, I got. I only drew 1. 2 treasures, which are just both a bunch of gold.
Yeah, those are like the low value ones, but they're still not bad. You
Okay.
have treasure now. What are they worth?
220 and 270 GP.
So you got 490. Okay, so now I'm gonna recommend like instead of drawing from the top. I know you never played this game, but they're kind of marked. Unfortunately, all these cards from Stain. So I'm gonna just kind of fan them out, and you pick randomly.
I won't look either.
But here's the thing: once you pick it,
I picked one. I didn't look at.
well, let's see what it is first. Okay, it's sleeping. The dragon is
Okay.
sleeping. So now what we do though is we don't put that at the bottom. We take it out and put it into a discard, which means next time it's more likely that the dragon will be awake. So that was a 1 in 8 chance of it awakening, and now next time it's 1 in 7 chance.
So.
All right, so
I
that's
could
your
go
turn. Yeah, I think you don't even have to move. If next turn you can stay there again and do it, or you can just run for it.
I'm gonna
Loot
do
again.
1 or 2 more. I
1 or
think.
2 more loots. Okay, take 2.
I mean, even if I take damage, it's not the end of the world.
I think you drop all your treasure.
Oh, actually,
I should probably look that up.
then it is the end of the world.
It's just the end of the
Well,
world.
these are less gold.
Some more gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look up the treasure, the dragon mechanics. Well, it actually says in the rules to fan them out. Not that
Oh.
it makes a big difference. Yeah, so if you draw the fire-breathing dragon, you are in big trouble, it says. You lose all your treasure. Return treasure counter to the cup and any treasured cards to their respective decks. You also lose D12 life due to the dragon's fiery breath. If you survive this, you must run away. Move your playing piece out of the treasure chamber into an adjacent square, drawing a room tile if the square is empty, but not drawing a room card. You don't draw a room card? That's kind of weird.
Okay,
Right, so all you can do is draw the dragon.
draw one.
And then after the fire breathing, you would shuffle everything back in, so it's a 1 in 8 chance again.
I'm not looking. I'm gonna pick this one. Sleeping.
Sleeping dragon again.
That's good. All right. I'm gonna do it one more time. One more.
He's gonna get greedy.
No more after this.
Actually, I wonder if let me just verify when you reshuffle it. Oh, if you leave the treasure chamber, you reshuffle it. So you could just spend an extra turn leaving and coming back if you want to reduce the risk. But every turn is pretty valid. You know, you actually have to start counting
maybe
tiles.
I should just go actually.
You got to count tiles. How many turns do you have left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Yeah, you got to trace a path back and see if it's even possible.
I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You don't spend another turn.
Okay, no more turns.
Or what about if you went connected to my path? Would that be? Well, you don't know what's going to happen.
2, 3, 4, and then I'd have to go through all that.
But you do know there's a corridor here at least, so that would give you a free move.
Yeah. So I guess. Well, I also have to go through this, and it takes 1 turn, right? To go through the already explored place, or no?
Yes, each room takes 1 turn.
So it might be better to just go up, I feel. Although, it's not a lot of time. Like to go up.
Well, count how many tiles that would be. I think this is a guaranteed, at least it's a clear path, right?
Yeah.
So 1. Okay. So it's 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 unknowns. Whereas this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 unknowns.
Okay, so I guess I'll go this way then.
Yeah, I think that's better.
And I don't.
Did you already bump the sun?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so just keep going.
Okay. Then I move the sun again.
And we reshuffle the dragon, by the way.
I guess it's probably better to go down.
Hmm?
I feel like it's probably better to go here.
That's true. It's another clear path that we know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that, I guess.
And then go again. And now I need to draw an empty
room.
space. Okay.
Okay, that's a clear path. Gotta draw a room card, though.
Crypt again.
Crypt Keeper. Do you want a crypt card?
Yeah.
How are you doing it?
Oh.
I knocked a die. No.
Anyway.
Do the honors?
Yeah. Crypt.
Oh, you got another potion. You can only hold 1 instead, though, so.
So, throw it out.
Toss it, yeah.
Okay.
All right, keep going. Move the sun, and then move your guy.
Yeah. I guess I'll go on this one or this one. I think this one.
Wasn't looking. I think you got it.
I'm gonna go this way. Another trap.
Another trap.
All right.
Grab your trap. You ready for it?
Yep.
It is. Whew,
Trapdoor again.
trapdoor again.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a turn waster
Other one
potentially.
never went back in. And this didn't go back in.
Hang on.
Well, this can just.
Okay.
Okay.
Agility roll.
Yeah, I need to do a D12.
You need 7 or less.
7 or less. 5.
You made it. You
Good.
avoided the trapdoor successfully. And
Right.
yeah, take your next turn.
Go down
Move the
here.
sun.
Move the sun.
Should see. I should show the sun because the tension's really mounting. Look where it is.
All right.
Here you go.
Pick. This is good.
Yeah, so far you're getting good draws.
It's the hope that I can turn to go to this corridor.
Yeah, I think you got it if it does connect to that next turn. Because
Yeah.
you retroactively chose opening to cheat and go through the, the portcullis. But,
Otherwise, I have to make it here if I can.
hmm?
I have to make it to this entrance.
Okay, take your room.
Jewelry, 30 GP.
Okay, so you just take that. You have an extra 30 points essentially.
Okay. Now, it's the moment of truth.
Move your sun up.
If I move the sun.
No cheating. You got a great one. Oh, no, it's the wrong direction.
Not the right direction.
Well,
What's
it's a free move at least. Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll go here.
Okay.
All right. 4-way intersection room.
All right, not bad.
I'll draw a room card. Empty.
Empty.
Uh,
Bumps the sun and go again. You're down to the nitty gritty here.
Going here. I'm drawing a card, which is a 4-way again. Good.
All right, room tile. Yeah, room card.
Giant spider.
Oh, that could be the thing that kills you.
Could die.
It keeps you there. It's like each turn, it's basically a coin flip if it holds you in its web or not. That could be a thing that does you in. Anyway, let's review the reference. If you draw this card, you may either fight or flee. If you try to flee, roll a d6. On a 3 to 6, you escape and must return to the last tile you are on. On a 1 to 2, you must stay and fight. I don't think you'd want to go to the left. Well, maybe you do.
I could make it if I escape.
Let's read the rest of it.
And get one.
If you roll one of the numbers, to fight the spider, pick 3 numbers out loud and then roll a d6. If you roll one of the numbers you picked, you have killed the spider. Return this card to the bottom of the room deck. If not, then you lose 1 LP. Your move is over, and you must fight the spider again in your next move.
I think fighting it sounds better.
You must fight the spider again in your next move. You must keep on fighting until you kill it. If you're the guy with the bow, you can shoot it with your arrow, but you're not him. So that's basically it. Do you want to just go back or have the 50-50 chance of beating it?
Isn't a 50-50 to be able to go back too? So
No, it's you flee successfully on a 3 to 6, so it's a 2/3 chance.
3 doesn't count. 3 to 6. Oh yeah. Okay. If I go back, choice. Then it's less likely I'll be able to find a path. I feel because I have to make 2 rooms that go in the right direction. So I'll just fight it.
All right, fighting it.
Even if I do fight it, I can still take, I think, 1 turn. Right?
Well, you basically, from where you are, you need 2 turns to escape.
Okay, so I can miss 1 turn.
You can miss 1 turn, and you have to get lucky with, you have to get lucky with this too. So, all right.
So
call out 3 numbers.
I'll say 1, 2, and 3 is I don't kill it. So 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
I kill it.
4, 5, 6. You kill it. You got
5.
it. You killed the spider, and you can move on next turn. Ta-da! All right.
All right.
So you got it, unless you draw a bad thing here. Well, it's far from guaranteed.
I need
bump the sun though.
Don't
forget that.
And then I need to draw a tile.
This is the moment of truth.
Even if there's a wall in the way, I could search still, maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
So it's not maybe not the end. But I made it.
Oh, you got a quarter, so you win now. You just zip through. This space, by the way, counts as a quarter, then you're out.
And then
That's it. Ta-da! Yay! So what's your score?
I have 30 here. 160.
I'll keep a spreadsheet.
160. 380. 560. 840. No, 830.
What's your total? 830.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations, you have survived. You've beaten the 15% death. Sorry, the 15% survival rate. You fall into that 15%. All right, I'm gonna. This could be a fun thing to keep a log of. I was Sir Rohan, which against my better judgment. This was the vanilla game.
100.
And you were, what's the guy's name?
The adventurer.
Ulrich.
Ulrich the Brave.
Ulrich the Brave. All right. Well, we definitely have time for another round or two.
Sounds good to me.
Shall we repeat again with just the basic game?
Alright.
I think we should do that. And if we have time, we can maybe throw in the expansion for a third game.
I shouldn't have played it safe. I could have taken more treasure.
You could have.
I'm gonna-
Depends what you care about. If you just want to win this individual game, you don't get too greedy. Because I died, it was very easy for you at that point.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to pick Sir Rohan next time. I've always hated it.
Put these back in the cup.
It's just these killer rolls where you have to make a 4 or less. It happens a lot. There's luck rolls like that. All right,
Okay.
so you can be retired, Sir Rohan.
Yeah.
Can you throw all those guys back in the box, and I'll shuffle decks. So bear with us while we set up for the next round. So what do you guys think? Was that fun to watch? Dan and Eric and Emilio, who said, hello, I like your eyes. I've never gotten a comment like that before. So thank you, Emilio, I guess. Do you like the game, though? That's more important than my eyes. This is why we don't let Rob Bob go on camera. This way I get all the weird comments.
Yeah. I'm not an adult yet.
Eric says, yeah, unique game. There's a newer version, a newer edition published by Fantasy Flight Games in 2010, I believe. And I didn't get it.
Mix them around.
You could probably see why a game like this gets criticized by people. And it has, because, it's ridiculous. But to me, that's fun.
Pretty much random what happens.
Yeah,
So,
but I think the Fantasy Flight version tries to give you a little more agency and stuff like that. I don't know. It's fun just watching things play out, and you do have a little bit of agency. And you also learn as you play. You can learn which decks have what sorts of things. I don't know, the corpse deck has ropes or whatever, and things like that. In one of the expansions, there is the concept of amulets. By the way, it's a new deck, and that has a magic power that's triggered by some unknown thing. What happens is one of the other players holds the amulet for you. And then it triggers at the start of a fight or, when your life is down to 5 or something like that. And then they say, this applies now. But the thing is, most of the amulets are bad. So it makes you not want to pick them up when you get them. So what I actually did, I can show you this one. I made my own little expansion sort of. Where do I have them? These are the original amulets. And we're not going to play with them because we're not playing with the expansion. Some of them are good, but then there's I think 2 of them, they're instant death, and
there's strangulation.
Yeah, this one. Amulet of Dragonfire. Acts at the start of the turn after the player hangs it around their neck. The room shimmers, and the next moment you find yourself standing in front of the dragon. He takes a look at you, murmurs, "Oh, goody lunch," and then lets rip with its fiery breath, barbecuing you to perfection. You are killed instantly. So I was like, it's still, I kept in all the original, so that's still a thing. But I added a bunch more good ones just to make it more enticing. So I printed out my old thing, just on a home inkjet printer, so they look kind of crappy. And I reprinted all the originals too, because you can tell, right? Because again, it's from a crappy inkjet, home inkjet. But I made a whole bunch of these, a bunch more that give you good outcomes, just so it's an incentive to actually use them. But I kept all the originals in nonetheless. So you still could get the Dragon Breath one, for example. But yeah, I think Strangulation was one of them, wasn't it? Did you see that?
No, I just was thinking of NetHack.
Oh, you're thinking of NetHack. No, the Amulet of, here's one, Amulet of Death. Oh, that's one strangles you. It's not called Strangulation, though. And this is, you must roll your strength score or less on a d12 to rip it off in time where you just die. Ryan says Dragonfire, great Atari game. Oh yeah, I always had that for in television. Yeah, that's fun. All right, so we're gonna go for another round. What else do we need to shuffle? Traps. I mean, you don't have to go that crazy with the shuffle. Just little decks. What I liked the first time I got this game, you know, actually my brother bought it from a comic store. This is my own copy though. I got it in the 2000s, including the expansions. But back in the 80s, like maybe 88 or so, my brother bought this from a comic shop. And I remember being fascinated by these decks of cards with all their different shapes and how many decks there were. I don't think I ever played a game with that many decks. It's not, to me now it doesn't look that crazy because I played like Talisman with a million expansions, which is even more than this. But I always thought the shapes of the decks were really cool too. They're not just all rectangular. Anyway, I'm gonna go turn off my space heater because it's getting a little warm in here. Be right back.
Okay. And I like the differently like not symmetrical shapes, so like they're all the right side up.
What's that?
I like the not symmetrical shapes of the deck, so they're not like
that, like
upside down. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, for some of the decks,
Like for rectangles.
that's true. They always get like randomly facing one way or the other. But with this shape, you can't really have that happen.
And the corpse in the door. Not the traps.
So Dan said, yeah, I agree with you about this, Dan. Dan says, wasn't sure at first about the sunset time limit, but seeing how it played, I like the sense of urgency and needing to plan ahead lest your greed or short-sightedness kill you besides the dungeon danger. Exactly. I love the pressure that puts on you. The funny thing, I was thinking about, I was actually describing this game to Rob Bob earlier today, and he said, oh, it sounds like Ink and Gold, which is a game that's much simpler than this and much basic, but it's a similar premise. You're like exploring ancient ruins, and you just have this with other expeditioners and the other players, and you just each turn you just say, am I going to proceed farther or leave with all the treasure I have? And you can encounter hazards that make you drop all your treasure, and then you get nothing for that round basically. So it's like that game is kind of like this, but much simpler and without like a sense of like a pseudo D&D, thing motif, I guess you could say. Anyway, I think we can jump into it now. Is it raining out? Is that wind or rain?
Wind or rain, I don't know.
Yeah, it suddenly started raining real hard.
Like
That's
rain.
rain. Yeah.
It's really loud.
Yeah, it's raining hard. All right. So Dan says Ulrich Baggins successfully stole from Smaug and escaped even without the One Ring to make him invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Ulrich Baggins?
Volric?
Oh, Volric. Oh, got it. It's your character. All right, so yeah, we're gonna keep it with the base game again, and let's pick our characters. Who would you like to be?
I think it'll be the ranger guy.
All right, it'll be El Adoran, the ranger. Show it to the camera. I guess I'll just be the other guy we haven't chosen.
Less health, but I have a bow and arrow, and more agility, and some luck.
And I'll be Ulf Grimhand, the barbarian. He's actually not too dissimilar from the guy I just played. However, his 5s in agility and luck somehow feel a lot less bad than the 4s that Rohan has, but he could easily die the same way that Rohan just did. So again, he's kind of like strong, but not very agile or lucky.
Put another counter on the
Yeah, so
arrows.
He has his special arrow quiver. He got 4 arrows. We should review how that works. So basically it applies to combat. You can shoot monsters first.
It doesn't seem like you'd use more than that, really.
Depends how many combats you encounter. We only found 1 combat the whole game, which is
2.
it feels pretty rare. Was it 2?
Well, I guess the first one was the troll and it ran away.
That was it.
And then the spider.
Well, the spider's not really like a combat. By combat I mean these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like where you actually play the rock, paper, scissors and all that.
But the spider said I think you could use a bow and arrow to kill it.
Right. Okay, where the heck does it talk about Eladoran? Yeah, so Eladoran Sure Shot carries a special weapon, his longbow. If you are Eladoran, you may use the longbow in combat. You only have 4 arrows, however, and once they're gone, they're gone. It explains that when you start the game, a fresh game, you have your arrows back again. In case you didn't realize.
Okay.
The bow may be used only if the player chooses to attack. So remember we chose attack, wait and see, or escape. If you choose attack, you can shoot the bow. You may fire once before the monster card is drawn and once afterward. He may fire at either time at both or at neither, but he may not loose more than 2 arrows in any combat. Each time an arrow is fired, move the red token 1 space down on the arrow. You lose 1 arrow basically, and you roll a d6 and refer to the longbow table, which is over here. Let's take a look at that real quick. The table right on the board. Yeah, so it's a little tough to read, but not too bad. So basically, you roll a die. If you fight a skeleton, it's actually worse because I guess it's hard to hit a skeleton. You don't have fleshy stuff to pierce. But basically, you either miss it, wound it, or kill it, whatever you're shooting at.
I feel like that wouldn't do any damage to a skeleton.
If you miss, the arrow has no effect. Wounded means the monster loses d6 divided by 2 life points rounded down. Killed, it means you just kill it, unless it is a Champion of Chaos. Champion of Chaos is such a Games Workshop-y thing. You always got to have Champions of Chaos in their stuff. Chaos gods and chaos this and that. All right, so that's your special bow. It's a very powerful thing to have.
Okay.
And yeah, as you saw with the spider, sometimes other special cards will say, if you're Eladoran with the bow, you can do this. So yeah, you want to go first again? Oh, let's choose our rings actually properly.
Okay.
Which would you like?
I think I'm gonna go for the healing one, since I only have 11 health.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. So what do I want to go with? Opening. Whenever I play a weaker guy, I seriously consider opening. I'm gonna go with warning because yeah, some of these traps work with like luck, and I don't have a high luck. I have a little bit better than Rohan, but not fantastic. So I've got the warning ring that lets me cancel a trap.
How much does healing heal you?
5.
Okay.
All right, I guess we can begin. Put the sun back at dawn.
The next morning.
The next morning. So Sir Rohan died, and Volric said yippee and retired, and now 2 more adventurers come in to the dungeon the next day.
Brave Sir Rohan.
Brave Sir Robin. No, Sir Rohan, yeah. All right, want to go first? Let's get our characters on the board. Here you go.
All right.
Here I go, looking all Viking-y. Looking very gray.
Those are big horns.
Yep, I'm gonna headbutt you.
Can I move this now? Or...
Yeah, turn one. The first, it should be on the first one.
Pick a... Oh, I should probably say where I'm going for it.
Yes.
I guess I'll go up. So...
What you got there?
The room. Let everybody see.
Okay.
And I draw a room card. Oh, I saw the next one. So...
Put it at the bottom, I guess.
It was a spider.
Okay, I'm gonna reshuffle it. I don't want to say we're just getting rid of a spider.
Okay, I got a potion though.
Okay, potion.
Keep that.
I should find my file about alternate. Actually, you know what I'm doing? This is my ongoing project that I started like 15 years ago and I haven't touched in like 14 years. It's actually somebody on Board Game Geek made an alternate 8-player version of this board. So I copied that and I started adding all stuff like an alternate potion chart and some other stuff too. So I have like a whole GIMP file, graphics file. Maybe someday I'll print it out. That could be fun. Anyway, You got your potion. I'm going
Yeah.
now. I will head this way because why not?
Game feels a little bit like a randomized TNT
Yeah, kind of.
thing.
So you got,
Tunnels and Trolls.
or like D&D.
Or D&D.
Most people would think in terms of D&D.
Well, haven't played D&D before.
Right.
I haven't done any Tunnels and Trolls in a while.
All right, so I'm here. I'm going to draw a room card, and it is empty.
Okay.
Bump up the sun. Bump up the sun.
Alright, I'm gonna get away from the wall, I guess,
Yes, good idea. Here you go.
and draw another room trap.
You get all the traps.
Well, you get the worst trap of them,
It
even though it's technically not a trap.
was just an unpleasant room. Here you go. You can flip it.
I got shuffle the deck and take another card.
Okay. Shuffle the deck and take another card. The very first thing, right?
It doesn't really matter right now, because nothing's in the
You go.
bottom. Alright, and a cave in.
Shuffle the deck again. No.
So
You
I
got a cave in.
could die.
It's the same as the room card version, I think. Let me just
Luck or
verify.
agility?
I think it was agility. No, it was you call one number on a D6, and if you roll it,
Oh.
you're dead. Let me just verify though.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. What number should I do?
You even see the room card. Yeah, it does work the same as the room. Yeah, you call that one number on the D6. We're gonna ask the chat to do it again. All right, somebody in the chat call out one number, which if rolled, Rob Bob will instantly die.
So it's your fault if I die.
Ryan said this is a very cool board game. Cool, I'm glad you like it, Ryan. Yeah, you should see some of the stuff the expansions add. There's two expansions. One is called Heroes and one is called Catacombs. The Heroes expansion adds 8 new characters. Some of them are really crazy. One of them is like a little too OP. Only problem is 4 of those 8 are just duplicates of these guys, just so you can have two of the archer type if you wanted, and stuff. But yeah, some of them are really crazy. There's like a wizard who has all these spells and things like that. All right, roll your die. Oh, we don't know what it is.
So just pick a number.
You can go ahead, yeah.
I'm gonna say 4.
4 is the death number, and it is a 3. All right.
Yeah.
So you're safe. Roll 1 die for your damage.
Wait, D12 or D6?
6.
Okay.
The game is not that mean for now.
5.
All right, you take 5 damage. That's actually
Can I
not that
just
great.
get rid of my healing ring? Is it one time?
Yeah, you can use that. I think it's the start of the turn.
One shouldn't matter.
So we're on a bit of a delay because and YouTube, if you're the streamer, you get to choose the latency. It can be low, very low, or normal. If you choose very low, you're limited in resolution. That's what I usually pick because usually I don't care. But this time I accidentally left it at normal.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I think if we say something, the chat doesn't hear it for maybe like 30 seconds or so.
That's a while.
Yeah, so that's why Dan said 1. So it seems so
Well,
late to us.
Even if it wasn't 1, I would have survived.
Yeah. So I was like checking the ring. Checking the
You said
ring.
heal at the beginning.
Yeah, you can use it at the start of your turn. So Rob Bob just took 5 damage, bringing his 11 down to 6. So that was actually quite painful, but kind of perfect for the ring of healing, which heals for 5. All right.
So next turn I'll use it.
So let's get rid of the cave-in. One thing I like about kind of simple and very random games like this is you can modify them easily.
Yeah.
Like I was saying about Clash of the Gladiators last week.
With the amulet.
Yeah, like the amulets I modify. All right, I'm going to pick my room tile. Let's see what I get. It's a revolving room. It's like one of those rotating restaurants, except much less delicious.
Rotating restaurants. I've never been to a rotating restaurant.
Neither have I. I don't know if they exist anymore, or there's probably a few of them. All right,
Yeah.
That's my turn. Boo, bump the sun.
The sun moves 1, and I will go this way.
Tiptoes
And I will
through the
draw.
dungeon.
Another turn.
It's comical.
Oh, can I say I wanted to use my ring of healing?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, the ring is done. Use it once and it's gone.
Trap again.
Oh yeah, let's draw your trap. It is. You can flip it. Do the honors.
A trap door.
Trap door again. Okay.
Oh, you can't see it. There. Okay.
Okay, you know the drill, right?
It's my agility or less.
Agility or less on a D12. What's your agility? I think you have like 8, right?
8 or 7? 8. So I
Alright.
should be fine, hopefully. Hopefully. I was fine.
Hooray, 4.
Okay, nothing happens, right?
Okay, yeah. So my turn. Sorry, let me fix the view. Let's go over here. The rain that you guys can't hear, the rain is adding ambiance to our dungeon crawl.
It's on the outside of the dungeon.
I got a portcullis. This is going to be a fun way back.
Can't go that way.
The room card says empty. Okay, next turn. Bump the sun.
Sun movement. Hopefully no more traps. I'm going this
Go
way.
for 3 in a row. That'd be fun.
I'm gonna grab
Funny.
this one. And it is not a trap.
Hooray.
So. And now I get to draw a room card. Hopefully not a giant spider.
Maybe a trap card.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
All right, I got to remember how that works. Basically, it's a combat, but I think you can't escape, and they might get damage in on you first. Also, you can't use your bow.
Why am I taking so much damage as the character with the least health?
Yeah, right. All right, sneak attacks. Ooh. So what you do is you roll D12 minus luck and take that much damage, and then you take the After this combat takes place as normal, except you may only attack or escape. Oh, you can escape. It's just you can't wait and see.
Okay.
She's already on top of you, basically.
Yes.
So
nothing to wait
D12,
for.
D12 minus luck damage.
Which my luck is 7, so it could take negative damage and then get healed.
No,
But that's not
no,
what-
it doesn't heal you.
12,
Oh,
so 5 damage.
that rolled off screen, but that's a 12. All right, take 5. Take
Now I
5.
have 6 health.
All right, now you got to deal with this. Is it an orc or a goblin? Oh, the
You
goblins
draw
have a hood, I think. So I
So
think
it's an orc
that must be an orc.
nose.
Oh yeah, the goblins have a very large nose and okay, yeah, it's an orc. Okay,
Is it actually an orc or is that just...
Hmm?
Do I like have to draw a card or ever?
yeah, I got the card here. You have to choose attack or escape.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you guys what it looks like. You can't
Attack?
look.
I'm not looking. I'll attack it.
All right, the orc fights you. You don't know how many life it has, but it tells me here. So
Okay.
you don't know when it's almost dead. You cannot use the bow.
So-
You have to fight the old-fashioned
So,
way.
The old rock, paper, scissors way.
The old rock, paper, scissors way. All right, I'm gonna grab the 3 orcish moves here.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick one. I pick this one.
Ready? Flip it.
Mighty blow.
Mighty blow versus mighty blow.
So we hit each other
You hit each other.
for 1.
You just dropped your potion. You have the wrong character's stuff, by the way.
Oh, right.
Wait a minute. Actually, I think we gave you the wrong one before, so now you have the right one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright,
It
that
doesn't
works
even
then.
matter anyways. But anyway, both took 1. Yep. So he goes.
Okay.
He takes 1 damage here.
My life goes down by 1.
Mm-hmm. He's still alive.
Okay, now I fight
Next
again.
round.
Wait, let me see the...
Shall we show the chart?
Yeah, I want to see that. Before I pick.
Here you go.
So... It's hard to read it.
So basically, there's pure rock, paper, scissors, except there's a special case where if monster plays slash and adventurer plays mighty blow, you do 2 damage.
Alright.
So that kind of makes you go, oh, maybe I should do Mighty Blow a little too often. But I, as the monster, could say, well, maybe I don't want to do Slash then. Then you could try to get in my head and, and counter that, you know.
Okay,
I'm just picking at random right
picking
now.
this one.
I did Slash.
I did Slash.
Okay, so we both take damage.
Okay.
He's still alive.
And I'm still alive, luckily. Hopefully he's almost dead.
Here's his life. He's how we keep track of his life, by the way. I know on the card how much life he has, but I don't tell Rob Bob. So he has to agonize about how much life the orc actually has.
Okay.
It's secret.
To everyone?
Yeah. I'll just put it here.
Even Santa Claus?
It's a secret to everyone.
Even Santa Claus.
Mighty Blow.
Leap aside.
Okay, leap aside thwart Mighty Blow, I believe, right?
Does that mean I do 2?
No, you do one, I believe. You got leap aside.
Oh.
He did Mighty Blow, which is monster takes 1.
Oh, no, he can do 2 to me.
Hmm?
What is this big one?
Big one means if that's 2 damage against the monster if it plays Slash and you play Mighty Blow.
Okay.
But you did a leap aside, he did a Mighty Blow. I guess he like swings really hard, but you kind of just leap aside and give him a quick thrust or something.
Okay.
All right, so it's still alive at 3 damage, by the way.
I'm picking mine.
We'll put it over here.
Yeah.
This is how you're supposed to do it. What'd you get?
Slash.
Slash versus leap aside. Slash beats leap aside, right?
I think so. Let's see. Slash.
Yep. So
Leap aside. So you take 1.
sorry, I'm being dense here. Slash leap aside.
I do Slash.
You just
Leap aside.
yep. The monster takes 1. It is dead. It had 4 hit
Alright.
points. Good job. But the thing is, yeah, you don't. Combat is bad in this game. You don't get anything. You just get to live.
I'm at 4 health.
You don't get any loot or XP.
Could consider drinking a potion, but I don't know.
You should. Oh. Well, yeah, that's a good point. It could kill you.
Yeah.
Well, anything can kill you in this game.
Maybe it's a good idea.
If you look at the table, it's like basically a 1/3 chance you get anything good. 1, 2, 3, 4, something good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is nothing. So only 10, 11, 12 are bad. But 12 is really bad because you just die.
What's 10?
10 is you lose 2 life.
12 is what? Lose half.
12 is death. 11 is lose half.
I think 4 health might be like 4 or 3 is like the better area to use it, because even if you lose the 2, you won't die at least.
If you use it at 3, you would lose half rounded down, so you'd only lose 1.
Yeah, that's true.
3 might be the sweet spot, but the problem is you don't know if you're
Yeah.
gonna stop at 3. You might be in a combat where the thing deals 4 damage to you, and then you're dead.
I think I'm gonna. Well, when do I drink it? At the beginning of my turn.
I think so. Usually stuff like that is the beginning of your turn. Let's see what it says. Yeah, start of your turn.
Okay, next turn.
Okay. All right, so I'm up.
What happens if we encounter each other?
I think you just block each other or something like that. I have to check.
Just wondering.
One of my optional things is I made a combat player versus player combat mode, which I never actually tested out. It's like some of it is like about just I think you block each other normally. So one of the main points of it is just to push somebody out of the way. You say push. Like if I attack you here, I could win and push you out of the room, as well as deal damage, or I could take something you have, like a potion. Anyway, I'm going here.
Okay.
Oh, that's all right. I don't have the camera view quite good. It is a dead end. Okay. I might spend a turn searching, perhaps. I had to search somewhere. Look, this is all.
You have to search.
Yeah, it's like if you guys see here, as I'm boxed in here, This is the portcullis as well. I can search here and here. Well, anyway, I'll search next turn probably. Let's see what the room card is though. Empty
Nothing.
again. A lot of empties.
All right. Now I go move the sun, and I'm gonna drink a potion.
Okay.
Drinking it,
Drink it up.
and I roll a d12.
Roll a 12. 12.
Roll something low.
12 is instant death.
Roll a 1.
A
2.
2. That's good.
That's 3 health.
All right, you gain 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 7 health.
Okay, you're back in it.
Yeah.
Kinda.
And now I'm gonna move.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go here.
Nope, nope.
Right, wrong card. Wrong room card. All right.
Now you get to deal with the pain as well. But you know it from last turn as well. Anyway, I'm here now. It's my turn. I'm going to search. So I draw one of these lovely square search cards. And let's see what happens.
Ooh.
Okay, I got 10 gold pieces in golden guineas.
All right. Found some golden guinea pigs.
I could leave the game. And if you die, I'd win.
Yeah.
All right, so I was hoping to get a secret door, but I'll take that, I guess. Next turn, bump the sun.
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna move up here because that's my only choice.
Do it.
Other than searching, I guess. Alright. Now I draw a room card.
Yes, indeed.
Empty.
Empty again. Okay,
Nothing
back to me. I'm going to search again. You can only do 2 in one room before you have to move, but I'm going for it. Empty. Oh, man. I found an empty. I found extra confirmation that the room is empty.
You still have to take a turn moving, but you can search on the same turn or no?
Next. No, I spend a turn moving, and then I search as the next move. It's not great. It's not good.
Yeah. Alright. You went right.
Yep. So bump the sun. Don't forget that.
Right. And pick another room.
I don't think if I spend enough turns here, I might just exit.
Black
Oh,
mold.
that's called the Chamber of Darkness, which just means it's a dark room.
Okay.
So what that does is, do not take a room card when you enter the Chamber of Darkness. At the start of your next turn, roll d6 to see where you come out. Is there 2 or 3 exits? There's 3. So you roll 1 die. 1 to 2 is leave the way you came in. 3 to 4 is leave by closest exit clockwise into the left. And 5 to 6 is leave by the closest exit anti-clockwise.
Okay, so clockwise is to the right. Anti is to the left.
Clockwise is, well, I guess it doesn't matter as long as we're consistent, but clockwise usually means left. Okay, so you came in by this way, so if you've got clockwise, you would go this way.
If I'm facing clockwise if I'm facing towards the entrance.
You came in this way, so if you get clockwise, you're going that way. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
All right. I remember playing this game at you get a Mark W story time now. My great aunt used to host a lot of holiday events and family events and stuff. So I remember there was some holiday where it was at her house or it could have been a birthday, I don't know. And me and my brother and I don't know who else, maybe 1 or 2 other people, I can't remember who, were playing this game on a table kind of towards the end of the day when like people had eaten their dinner and everything. We're just hanging out a little bit. And somebody drew a Chamber of Darkness, and my mom was appalled by that. My mom was kind of one of those, got a little bit. Here's playing, D&D like games and didn't like things she heard like spells and magic and undead and necromancy. And so she heard the Chamber of Darkness, and she was like, "Oh, what are you guys playing? A Chamber of Darkness?" And I seem to recall my brother saying, "Mom, that just means a room that's dark." Anyway, if by some chance my brother is watching, he can chime in the chat if he remembers that one. I remember that though. Anyway, so you're in the room that's dark.
Okay. I'll roll. I don't remember.
No, that's next turn when you
Oh,
move.
next turn. Okay. I won't roll.
Yeah, now all I can do is backtrack,
Oh,
so
by
I
the
do
way,
that.
I
Now,
need to discard this potion that I used.
oh
before.
yeah, you don't get to keep it.
Anyway, you move. Or you search.
I moved, so that's
No,
it.
you move.
That's my turn. I'm considering once I do find a secret door, I might just
Leave.
go right out here.
Yeah.
I'm done with this place. All right, so now you
Okay.
roll to see where you're going in the room that is dark.
4. What is
4.
that?
Okay, 4 means you leave by the exit clockwise. So that way. That way.
This way.
Yep.
Okay. Bunch of.
Oh, that's a caved in room. It doesn't cave in on your head, it's already been caved in. There's a distinction in this game. Take a room card as usual. However, on your next turn, you must roll a d12 or retreat. If you decide to retreat, you must move back to the previous tile, treating it as a normal move. If you decide to roll a d12 and roll your agility score or less, you may take your turn as normal. If you roll higher than the agility score, you become trapped and must miss your next turn. Next turn, you may either retreat or roll again. Note this: the effects of a cave-in tile are different from a cave-in card. Yeah, so you found a caved-in room.
But I still have to draw this.
You draw the room, yes. Empty, except all that junk that you're in.
Okay, next turn I decide that. So.
Yep. All right, so here I am. All I can do is move back here or search right here. I don't know. Part of me tended to move forward, but I'm just gonna search. Because I feel like if I find a secret door here, like right now, that's worse than if I were here and found one.
But if you want to leave.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I just want to maximize and minimize going back and forth and wasting turns doing that.
It's not really that late. I think you.
It's not that late in the game. That's true. Anyway, I'm going to search. It is empty. Oh, I'm in a bit of a jam.
Okay.
You're not doing great navigationally either.
I guess I'm gonna roll.
Not terrible though.
Roll for agility.
Yeah, actually, your agility is great, so you'll probably
8.
get it. So you're going through it, right? Which direction?
I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, you're actually close to the dragon.
This is wrong.
Oh.
If it matters, it doesn't.
No, it's 4 away. It doesn't matter much. All right.
Okay.
Roll the die. Agility or less, which is what, 8 or less?
8 or less.
8 or less does it. It is a 6.
Okay. So I get to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I get plain boring room, but at least it's 4 away.
A plain, boring room with some floorboards that are made of wood.
I draw sneak attack.
Oh, you got a Death Knight sneak attack.
Death Knight.
Yeah,
So
they're the skeletons that are mentioned here. So your bow doesn't work well on them. And again, you can't use the bow because the sneak attack. So first thing first, yeah, you roll the what was it? D12 minus luck for the damage. Oof.
Yeah.
Let me just verify that. Let's see. Remember
That
for
sounds
sure.
right. Pretty sure that's right.
Where are the sneak attacks?
I'm gonna roll it.
Just roll it. Okay, fine.
11. I keep rolling high for these. So I lose 4.
Good thing you have such good luck.
Good thing I drank that potion before.
D12 minus luck, yeah.
I have 3 health.
3 health left.
Now we have to fight.
You fight a Death Knight.
I could die here.
Do you attack or escape? Here's the attack for the
I think
audience.
I'm gonna try to escape.
And here's the escape option. Okay.
Because I only have 3 health.
You're going to escape?
Yeah.
You escape. See that? Death Warrior escape is what it says.
Okay.
So it doesn't slash you. You just get out of there. But you have to go back the way you came.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the way.
fine. I'm gonna try going the other way. Actually, if I went back here, I still have to fight him, or no?
No, he's gone.
Okay.
We don't keep track of those things. That's pretty much why.
It's too complicated.
It's too complicated to keep track of where they are. They just walk off. Like, he's gone. All right. So back to me. I'm going to search here again, I guess. I'm in a pickle. Empty. And now I've done 2 searches in this room, so I have to go back to the other
It's your
one.
5th turn of nothing.
All right. Bump the sun.
Yep. Do I have to roll this again, or can I just go back? The I think
geez,
I
I
can
don't
just
know.
go back.
What did it say about caving? You can just go back if you want.
I'm pretty sure.
I think you can do that, yeah.
Makes sense.
And then the Death Knight is just not there now.
Yeah.
That's very convenient.
That's my turn. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now I have to go here, and that's my turn. So bump the sun again.
Alright. It's a fast sun.
Fast sun. The sun's going fast.
I'm gonna go this way. Towards the dragon.
Did you move 2?
No, I went
Oh,
back
you were there last
turn.
Okay,
and then
sure.
now it's another turn.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. I can't go to the dragon directly.
It's a little bit annoying the directions it turns.
Draw a room card. Empty. Better than sneak attack.
All right, back over to boring land here, where I am at. I will search. What else would I do? Oh, I found a very lovely ruby bracelet. I guess it's like is it made of gold, but it has a ruby on it? Maybe.
Looks like it.
So here's my little treasure hoard here. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and I'm bumping the dungeon around. Bump out and I'm gonna win with my 360 is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Win with my 360 gold. Okay,
My turn.
Bump the sun again.
Alright, I'll go this way then. And I get a 4-way room.
Okay.
Not bad.
Thanks to everybody who's watching tonight, by the way. Appreciate your viewership.
Nothing.
If you just want to say hi in the chat, I will say hi back to you. Nothing in the room?
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm going to do my second search in this tile before I have to move back again.
Secret door, maybe?
Secret door!
Okay.
Woo! But the question is, do I want to head forward towards the dragon or just say I'm out?
Well, day's almost at halfway, but not quite.
I'm going to go for it because it's kind of boring.
Okay. So you want to play the game?
If I want to just like really like play the odds as far as my score, maybe I would go out. But it's more fun this way.
Yeah. Finally, you can draw a room tile.
Finally, and it's a trap.
See, I don't get all the traps. You got one.
This is my first trap tile I've gotten.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Rip the
Hold on, I
Band-Aid
do have the Ring of Warning. I can do that. Let me see when I can use it. I think I can use it either to cancel the draw or I can see it first and then cancel it that time.
Okay.
So let me just verify though.
Maybe you want to see it first, if that's what you can do.
Seems like it would be better to see it first.
Yeah.
So hard to find. It's a short manual, but I can never really remember where to find any particular thing. Here we go. Ring of Warning. You may use the ring as soon as you draw a room tile with a red entry arrow to avoid taking a trap card, or when you take a trap room card. Oh, okay. So I just avoid taking the trap card entirely. Yeah, I might as well do it. I mean, I don't... Well, let me think for a minute. What? You can get stuck in a trap door, or it can damage you, or... Yeah, I mean, part of me goes, well, I have so much life that I could just take it for now. But I don't know. I don't really feel like there's any point to saving it.
Yeah.
And it could be a trapdoor that makes me waste valuable turns. So I'm going to cancel it to draw.
Waste more turns.
So I use my Ring of Warning and I avoid the trap. Okay.
So one-time use.
Yep. Okay.
My turn after the sun moves.
Advance the sun. Advance the sun.
And I will go advance your son.
Advance my son?
I'm your son.
Ha ha ha.
4-way.
I am your father. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting close.
Yep. Dead adventurer.
If it's for NetHack, you'd be like, oh, maybe I'll eat him.
Yeah. Not if you find somebody already dead.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna
Drawing a corpse card, folks.
look at him and hopefully not instantly die. Oh, I think I'm dead.
Scorpion, D6 -2 damage. Well, you can roll a 1 or 2. It'll do nothing then.
Yeah,
You might die though.
could die. All right. Let's see if I roll 5 or 6, I'm dead. Yeah.
Yep.
So I have 3 health right now.
5 or 6 is death.
Not 5 or 6.
5. Wah, wah.
Well, I couldn't use my bow at all.
That's a heck of a scorpion. Yeah, you had the low life character whose trade-off for that is the bow, and you weren't able to use the bow at all. Oh well, you're dead.
Okay.
That's how it goes in Dungeon Quest. But now I will try to avenge thee. No, not really. You're my enemy.
Try to get more gold than me and then leave.
Yeah. Well, I will sally forth.
Okay.
Oh no, another rotating room.
Oh, no turning back now.
Hit the sun, please.
I'm the Sun Master.
The Sun Master. Okay. Oh, this is the first door we've seen. So this is not a wall here.
Oh.
That is a door, and you have to draw a door card to get through it, which again can be harder than you would think. The door deck has like a bunch of door opens, but also has a bunch of the door is trapped, the door is jammed shut. Anyway, the room card says a goblin. All right, I got my first combat across either of these games. I'm willing to fight a goblin. There you go. Take this monster card.
All right. And
I am going to choose. Let's see, attack, wait and see,
or escape.
So I have a lot of experience with the game, and I don't really know generally what to do. Except I remember with goblins, if you're aggressive and attack, they very often just flee. They're like, I'm out of here. So I will attack.
Okay, that's combat.
Oh, didn't work that time.
I don't tell you how much life it has, right?
Correct. So we just put 0 on the track here.
Okay, and
I never took my guy's pieces, but here they are.
Which one's the goblin? Is it this one?
He has the hood. The one with the hood.
No, this is an orc.
Really, you could just use any of them, but it's fun to use the right ones.
Yeah.
This is my guy, the Viking dude with the axe.
Okay, I'm not gonna even look. I'm just gonna pick one.
All right. I'm doing mighty blow.
He's doing slash.
Cool. That means I do double damage.
All right, and he had 1 health, so
Oh, he's dead. We're on to -1. Okay. You know,
right.
I think it would be fun as a. I mean, you could say it's fine the way it is. As an optional thing, how about a loot deck after you defeat an enemy, you can draw from the loot deck. But there's something to say about a monster battle just being purely bad. It's a different concept. Anyway, all right. So
From the bottom. Yeah. Whatever.
So yeah, bump the sun, and I have to decide if I want to go through the door or go to the left. I think I'm gonna go to the left here. The doors are so finicky. Tile first. The tile is not the direction I wanted it to go. If it were like this, I would be very happy, but instead it's like that. All right, the room card says empty.
Okay.
Bump the sun. Great. Now what do I want to do? Search. Ugh.
You could search or go down.
Search. Go. Yeah, I could search. Go down. Go back.
Try the door, maybe.
I could go back and try the door. That might be better than searching. I'm gonna search anyway.
Okay.
I feel like I had such a run of getting all the empties and stuff out of the way that there's probably gonna be a bunch of secret doors in the deck coming up soon. Perhaps. Secret door.
Oh, it's lucky. You're right next to it. But don't you have to do that when you're moving? Oh,
Yeah, moving.
Okay. No, your turn just went so fast.
Okay, portcullis shuts behind me, and then there's a door at the opposite side. Yeah, this is not going to be... I'm not taking this path back. I'm going another way.
You could try to go to my path.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, I'd have to... The revolving room there kind of messes it up.
You could go a little bit to this.
Yeah, that
corner.
might be the way to do it. Try to connect through what you got so far here, and then build out to the way out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you bump the sun? No,
No,
that's sun. I got to count these turns now.
You're running low.
Yeah, this isn't good. All right, we got one current turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
11, then death. Did I count it right? It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 11 and then 12 to the death. So I could go here and loot once.
I'd say just loot once.
Let's say I do that, then I can go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god, I need a perfect run at that point. I don't have a better choice. So
You could get a corridor. I don't know.
I still have to get through the door, and if I fail,
Yeah.
then I think I just lose. Well, with that in mind, I might want to consider there any other paths I could take.
Can lift the gate.
If I lift the portcullis and succeed, I could get out of here in best case 1, 2. What?
Can you even go back through the secret door?
Oh no, I can't. The wall there. Okay, let's count. Best case, ignoring what's in the path for now, is basically 1. Well, are there any corridors? Did anybody find corridors? No, no corridors. So
you could still find some.
I could still find some. Yeah, so that might be what I have to pray for is corridors. All right, so I'm just gonna open the door. Hopefully I don't get jammed for like a million turns. Open the door, try to open the door, and door jammed shut. I'm gonna like die going from like 1 p.m. to midnight trying to go open the damn door. I don't know if it's midnight when I get the sun down. So it's like midnight to 1 p.m. to sundown. I'm trying to open the door repeatedly. Anyway, move it up. I'm just gonna keep on doing that with the door. The door deck is evil. Door jammed shut again. All right, bump the sun. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I don't care. Door opens. Hooray!
Now you can go through.
All right, now I'm gonna go deal with the dragon. Takes 2 treasure. I have gotten some golden coins. This one is worth 1,500, so that's a lot.
1,500.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's enough to have a decent score, I feel like. And the second one is worth just 260.
Okay.
All right, so you gotta fan out the dragon tiles for me.
Okay. Fan them
Let's
out.
see if the dragon awakens. Without looking, I will pick one. Where are they? It is sleeping. It's upside down too, sleeping. It's that sound asleep. It's like turned over on its back. Okay, well, with that done, I just have to book the heck out of here. So I will do that. Bump the sun. The sun is all the way to... What am I doing? I need corridors now or I'm just doomed. I'll step over your corpse. Now first I go here and hope for the best. Corridors. No. Portcullis shuts behind me and I cannot connect to your path. All right, I'm just going to keep going for it then. So I basically, yeah, you can bump that. And so this turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So including this turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need corridors.
1 or 2.
Or there's no way I can survive. And I need a clear path too. All right, let's do it. The only thing that makes me feel a little better is that we drew all these and have gotten no corridors so far. So it feels like it increases the probability somewhat. That is not a corridor and doesn't go the way I want. Oh,
Can you make it to the other? I mean, I guess you could if you get another corridor.
oh, I want to try that though. I have to see what I find it with the room card first. A mountain troll. Oh, goody.
Okay. So
Maybe it'll just put me out of my misery first.
I draw one of these things.
Take your mountain troll, guys. Where are the cards for that?
All right.
Here's your mountain troll pieces.
So attack, wait and see, or escape.
I will wait and see.
It flees.
Yay!
Actually, there's no way you would have fought it.
They always flee.
Yeah. Or if you escape it, you can escape.
Oh, this was a cowardly one.
Yes.
Cowardly troll. I wonder if the trolls are just like wait and see tends to make them just not want to fight. They're like they don't want to be the aggressor.
It worked last time.
Yeah.
That one I felt.
Okay, so now I have to decide. Jeez, what am I going to do here? Do I want to search or just? Well, what's the difference? If I search and get it right, I get just what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces away. Or if I just go in the direction of the exit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do you think it's more likely to get a secret door or a corridor that goes in the right way?
I'm going to go right. I'm going to need a lot of luck here. Corridor. To be a corridor that's not like turning this way too.
Yeah.
So it's there's a lot of luck needed here.
Corridor.
I got one of these junk rooms. Great. Cave-in room where I need what? Make an agility roll to pass through. I'm cooked.
So it's your agility or lower.
You
Or
need
you
a
can
room card first. An orc. Here's an orc.
All right.
You fight him in the junk room. All right. What should I do? The orc.
Work. Pick something.
You know, if I escape, it's like I get a free move backward. Then I could try searching, maybe. Assuming I actually escape. That might be the way to do it. Because now I have to make a 5 or less roll just to cross this. And need all that great corridor luck. But if I back up and the next turn I search, I get lucky. I don't know, I'm doomed no matter what. But I'm gonna try escape. What happens, Rob Bob?
Okay, you escape.
Escape. Okay. Okay, so change the bump the sun, and I'm gonna search, and this is my Hail Mary search.
You don't have much time left.
No, I need a clean search and then a whole bunch of corridors too. I found a potion.
Yeah.
Okay, I never got hurt the whole game, but did I get hurt one or did I accidentally knock that? I don't think I got hurt the whole
I
game.
think you did that on accident.
All right. And I've kind of lost all hope, but I'll search again. Bump the sun.
All right. 4 after this turn.
Empty.
Now you have to move.
Yeah. This would be an incredible feat if I can survive at this point.
Yeah. Sun, moon.
Okay, I go here. Do I just roll when I move to the next space? I think I do, right?
Next turn.
So bump it again.
2 left.
There we go. I need to make a 5 or less on the D12. It's agility or less, right?
Yeah. Agility.
I made
You
it.
did it.
Okay, now I need the string of corridors that I keep praying for. Nope, it's just a regular room, door in front of me, portcullis in behind me. All right, let's take a room card. It is empty.
Okay.
Second to last turn.
You just need like 7, like 6 corridor.
I gotta get at least one here. Just make it feel a little better. Come on.
Just 6 in a row.
No, it's not. It's a bad exit, even so. All right. If I find a crypt, sure. Maybe the crypt keeper will save me. I don't know.
You can hide in the coffin.
Yeah, while the monsters come out. It's empty. Yeah, it's empty, so I can fit in there, right? All right, last turn. I need a search that finds a secret door and a huge string of corridors. Bump to the last turn.
Last turn. You have to escape on this turn.
This is the biggest Hail Mary ever.
You're searching.
Here we go. Secret door, yeah! So,
You won.
Everything starts with the first step, right?
Yeah. Now you just.
I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners that are all connected perfectly. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Can you do it?
I did not get a single corner. I got a lot of portcullis rooms, though. I don't know why. I got like 5 of those. All right, so
All right.
I draw a room card, and then that's my last gasp. I found a trap door. Maybe this will put me out of my misery before the evil nighttime monsters get me.
Hide in the front door.
What is it, agility?
Yeah, agility.
Doesn't really matter. I don't know.
Dice. Your agility.
I made that roll very well, though.
All right.
Okay, then it becomes midnight or sundown, whatever, and they all eat me. The end.
We both lose.
We both lose. All right, so I'm gonna write in our spreadsheet. We both got an X. I have to do this differently. But I'll clean this up later. And you were Volric the first game, and
Yeah.
Adora in the second game. And I was Viking guy. What's his name? Ulrich?
I don't know.
No, Old Grimhand. Old Grimhand. All right, that was fun. Maybe we should incorporate the expansion now. So Dan said, I think I would modify it so that at sunset, instead of incidents, monsters would randomly start spawning behind you, or the dragon awakens and chases you down. Slight chance to fight your way out. That could be fun to try. What if the dragon actually I don't know which way he would go, but he you put on a dragon piece and he just kind of goes after you. Goes after the closest player maybe, and if he gets into the room with you, you're just dead.
Maybe he moves 2 tiles at a time or something.
Yeah. Or it could be a roll just so there's some uncertainty.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, he moves 1 space. 4, 5, 6, he moves 2.
Your 6-sided die.
Yep.
And he
All right.
moves 1 to 3 spaces.
So all my riches were for naught. That's some kind of a lesson here. Should we throw in the expansion?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Is that all the other room cards and stuff over there?
Yeah, I've got some other stuff from the expansion. We got there's 2 expansions. I figured let's just throw them both in. There's Heroes, which is a bunch of new characters, and Catacombs. Catacombs adds a bunch of stuff, like different room cards, search. Also, it adds this part is not actually great, but the main thing it does, the main feature of Catacombs is it adds a way to bypass the main dungeon. You find various stairs down. And what you do is you don't actually lay out room tiles, but you keep drawing Catacombs cards every turn to symbolize, each card symbolizes you're going 1 step forward, basically. And what you do is when you find the stairs up, you pop out of this dungeon, but you might, the farther you go, the greater the chance that you skew left or right more than expected, basically. It's interesting, but unfortunately it kind of takes away some of the excitement I found. But it adds a lot of cool, I mean, it's an option though. At least it gives you an alternate way to survive, potentially. But yeah, we're going to do that, and that should be fun. But we're going to take about 5 minutes to set up, I think, though. That's the only thing.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm going to throw in all these new room tiles. Yeah, but it adds interesting stuff, too, besides just the catacombs. Like different, I don't know, traps and room cards. And here's one kind of room tile. It's a bridge that you can cross. I don't remember the mechanics of it, but I assume you die kind of like in the bottomless pit if you fail a roll or something. Anyway, let me just set all this up. These ones have white tiles, so we'll have to not look. I mean, it's like we have different colored backs. I always found Games Workshop had problems with that. All right, I don't know which one I'm holding up, but yeah. They're very clearly different to the naked eye.
Yeah,
on camera, they look very similar. Well, like when I had the original Talisman game that Games Workshop put out, each expansion, the adventure cards that were all going to the same deck, they were very clearly different. You use different printers, or I don't know what to deal with. So you could always tell, oh, I'm about to draw an adventure card from that particular expansion. Anyway, this has sort of that same problem, but it doesn't have the problem with these decks. Like, this is a search card from Catacombs, but this is an original one. They look the same to me. Anyway, so we're going to throw all this back in. We have a new deck, the Catacombs deck. Got a couple new traps. Can you maybe shuffle a few things while I do? I will hand you the search deck because that has all the stuff in it. Here you go. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of new characters to try. Some of them have funky abilities. There's one like I don't know what her name is. It's kind of a female wizard or something who has like a dragon pet who follows her around, helping her fight or stuff. There's a wizard guy. There's a gladiator or something, I think.
I finally learned how to shuffle cards the other week.
You learned how to shuffle cards the other week. Okay.
But that doesn't work here, really.
Yeah, just kind of, take one, put it in, just kind of manually stick one in the middle, one on the top, one on the bottom, one in the middle, one on the top. One.
Yeah. I think it's good.
All right, so we have more room cards to add. Now we have a vampire in the room deck, among many other things. So we have snotlings. That's a very Games Workshop-y thing. Snotlings. They put those in all their games pretty much. There's, I don't know, they have this concept of the greens, like orcs, goblins, and the snotlings are like the teeniest little weaklings of the greens. The greenskins, they call them, actually. Orcs, goblins, trolls, I think. Snotlings. Because they had to go like one lower than goblins, so they invented snotlings.
They're like imps or something.
I don't know, they're just like tiny little green boogers. Snotlings.
Not demons.
They're
not demons.
No, they're like goblin or orcs, but extra tiny and useless. Okay, we have the new Catacombs deck. Yeah, so it's kind of a mixed bag, the Catacomb expansion, but it's fun to add all the stuff in anyway. And Heroes is fun though, because some of the characters are crazy. There's a ninja character. I do think that they tend to be overpowered, some of these guys. I think I remember the ninja and the wizard being a little crazy. But it's like, who cares? It's just a fun and silly game. It's not a super balanced game by any means. So what do you got to say, Dan? Dan says Dragon Master, also from Games Workshop, goes for $140 on eBay. I originally paid $30. I wonder how much this goes for now. Depends on rarity and popularity, I suppose. It's always. Yeah, I mean, since it was republished by Fantasy Flight, I feel like any hardcore Dungeon Quest fans probably got their fix from that one, which wasn't super rare or anything. When I got this in the early 2000s, it was. So my brother had the main set in the 80s. I don't know what happened to that. And then, actually, I think I dug it up and I have that too. I think my parents might have found it. Anyway, so I bought this in the early 2000s on eBay with the two expansions, which we never had in our 80s set. And I, every time I introduce this to friends and stuff, they usually enjoy it. There's certain kinds of board gamers who would definitely hate this game, though. Ones who want everything to be high strategy and balanced and fair. Fair and balanced. We're going to throw some more treasures into the cup even. Shall we use my amulet set?
Okay.
We're going to use my amulet set, my homemade amulet set, which includes all the originals plus some extra goodies, as we talked about earlier. Just because it's kind of like, as is, there's just not enough good stuff once you know the deck. So I decided to add good stuff. I really don't remember what they are, so we'll take it as it comes. But yeah, I had to reprint all the old ones because you can totally tell. I couldn't make them look identical by any means. And mine look a lot greener than the originals. I guess it's just my printer. Also, I hand cut them out so you can kind of tell they're not perfect. Anyway. Yeah, so we got everything shuffled. Mix up the treasures. Take away Eladoran. And yeah, let's get all the heroes out again. Where did I put them? I think they're probably in this box though. Bear with me a second, guys. There we go. It also came with, I kind of don't like this. Functionally, it's fine, but instead of having the little combat counters for every single guy, they made just a generic, here's the ones for the monster. They made like these big cards, and here's the one for the hero to use. So they made so many characters, I guess they didn't want to print special things for everybody. Oh, I got some more stuff here. Okay. Oh, here's some of the snotlings. Yeah, so we have new ring counters for some reason. It's more, but there's, instead of those like thick little cardboard guys, we got like card stock rings. But there's more rings to choose from. We have a ring of luck, ring of vision, ring of transformation, ring of teleportation. I think that's all of them. Oh, here's one more ring of warning. We already saw that from the original.
They're just bigger rings.
Yeah, they printed the new ones bigger and cardstock, so they also reprinted all the originals so you could have them all uniform, I guess. But yeah, now we just have these cards for like combat, and they're not individualized. It doesn't really matter, but it matters that I only seem to have 2 for the monster and one for the hero, though. That's, oh, here they go. Here's the 3rd for the monster, but here they go. I found them all. All right. Anyway, we have 8 new characters to choose from now, and again, 4 of them are just duplicates of the original. So it lets you play with, say, 2 archer types, but it feels a little cheesy in a way because really it's only 4 new and interesting guys. But I don't know, it's still fun. So what we have here, here's all our new guys. Here is Rildo the Crafty. He is a thief. And he has these daggers. I forget exactly how they work, but it's something like Eladoran's arrows. You can see that dagger track at the bottom. And if you look at his stats, yeah, he's kind of statted similarly to Eladoran too. Strength is 3 though. That's really abysmal.
His agility is 9 though.
Yeah, 9 agility is fantastic. We have Siegfried Goldenhair, who is a clone of the guy I was just playing, Ulf Grimhand.
Okay.
We have Iron Hand the Mighty. He is a gladiator. He, I don't know, I guess his thing is he has pretty mid stats. They're a little bit on the higher end, except luck is in it. But he has a really massive life point track. In fact, the whole card is bigger than the other ones just to accommodate the massive life point track. Vika's Swordmaster is a clone of the adventurer, Volric the Brave. Oh yeah, the dwarf. We have this guy, Fil Madax or File Madax. He has very high strength, 8, agility 5, armor 6, luck 4, 16 life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this guy, Thargrim the Dark Lord. I don't have a miniature for this one. I think at one point I bought like a random like Chaos Warrior sort of miniature. I was planning on using that for the game, but I don't know what I did with it. So we'll just have to use a stand-in for that. Anyway, strength 7, agility 4, armor 8. Luck 5. He also has some special powers, I think. I'll have to look it up. Here's the ninja, Tori Jima. The ninja. Look at his agility. His agility's 10, and everything else sucks. But he has a Shuriken track. Actually, I think it might be. I think more characters than I thought. It might be this 4 clones and 8 others. Maybe that's what it is. Azoth the Faceless. Yeah, he's the wizard guy. And his artwork reminds me of like some kind of supervillain from a 60s Hanna-Barbera cartoon. But I can imagine him talking like Skeletor. Anyway. He has strength 1. Don't scoff at this guy. This guy might be the most overpowered guy in the game because he has a whole bunch of spells that do crazy things. Like he can just like phase through the walls and stuff like that. Which, as you've seen, navigating the dungeon is an extremely important part of the game. So you can like kind of bypass some of that. Here is Helena the Swift, an adventuress.
Does she like move faster or something?
Yeah, I think she moves 2, which is quite good. I think she moves 2 spaces a turn. Here we have Therelia of Zemendel, an elf adventurer. And she has this dragon friend named Bright Flame to accompany her in the dungeon. I forget how it works exactly, but he can like fight in her stead and stuff like that.
He's more health than her.
Yeah, he can take some damage and whatnot. Here we have Sir Roland, who is a clone of Sir Rohan. So Sir Roland and Sir Rohan.
Like his cousin, maybe.
It's his cousin, yep. And lastly, the clone of the Ranger, clone of Eladoran. He is Farandil Elf Ranger. Oh yeah, this is a typo. There's a couple of errors in this game. This is an error though. I think this was confirmed that they actually shortchanged him 1 life point. Eladoran has 11 life, so they messed up here. So we're not gonna pick him, but if we did, you would just put your track like over here to indicate 11, because that error they made. All right.
Okay.
So I guess we should get into what each one of them does. Because they're all, not all of them, but many of them do a special thing. Hero of the Dungeon Quest. Here's what the manual looks like. The bottom's a bit folded up. Okay, I'll just kind of give you an overview of each. I don't want to get too deep into each one. So yeah, Iron Hand's thing is actually, I guess they consider him overpowered, sort of, but he doesn't get a magic ring as like a balancing mechanism. He's the one that had 19 life and like stats were 6, 6, 6, 5. So his brute innate abilities are the way to go. Also, he cannot use the magic amulets at all. Thargrim the Dark Lord has a Helm of Terror. It works against goblins, trolls, orcs, and champions of chaos, but not against death warriors. When you use the helm, you may say so as soon as you meet a monster. You lose 1 life point, and then you roll the d6 4 times and add up the score. If it's 13 or more, the monster flees in terror. I don't know why they made it so complicated. If it's less than 13, the player to your right draws the top monster card and looks under the attack heading. I don't get into it's a little bit complicated, but basically you can try to make them flee. Otherwise, they fight you and they might do additional damage because you failed your helm thingy. You also can meditate. You can regain lost LPs by spending a turn. Only 1 LP, that's not great. I think a 1d6 would be a good thing, because as we've seen, every turn is very precious, right? It's very valuable. Anyway, Torijima the Ninja he takes the Blowpipe card, and he has 4 Shuriken. He can hide in shadow so effectively he's almost invisible. When you draw a room card with a monster, take the d6 and, long story short, you might not be discovered because you're hiding in shadow. It's the kind of thing where you pick two or 3 numbers, and if you roll them, you succeed. But it depends on the kind of monster. You pick 2 numbers for troll, champion, chaos, or orc, 3 numbers for goblin or death warrior. If you do not pick the numbers you've chosen, you're not discovered. The ninja also has heightened senses, If you draw a sneak attack card, roll d6. Even number, you cancel the sneak attack, basically. All the speaking means that I need a little bit of a water break here. I remember teachers in school being like, I just need to stop talking for a bit. I need water. You guys can do this assignment. Has that ever happened to you?
I don't think so.
Oh. Anyway, the blowpipe is a one-shot thing the ninja has. And it kills whatever it's fighting, basically, unless you roll a 1 and you miss. Shuriken, he carries 4 shuriken, which are used exactly like Eladoran's bow. Okay, so he's kind of like, is he any worse than Eldoran? Maybe his stats are a little worse to balance. I don't know. But he's got a lot of things going on. Anyway, moving on to Rildo the Crafty, who is the thief. He's got 4 daggers. He can pick locks. So anytime he draws a door card and it's door jammed shut, it counts as door opens. However, door traps count as usual. When searching, he can draw 2 cards instead of 1. And they both count because he's good at thievery stuff, you know.
Okay.
He has the 4 daggers. Are they like Eladoran's too? I don't know. There's a lot of paragraphs for the daggers. So you can throw up to all 4 if you wish. All right, there's a whole combat resolution thing to the dagger throwing. Basically, you could kill someone early, and you have more chances the more daggers you choose to throw, but you only have 4 to begin with. But you could choose to throw all 4 at once if it's like really a do or die battle, I guess. Excuse me, Helena the Swift. She runs if she's carrying 8 or less treasure cards or counters, and move only on already placed tiles. She can move 2 tiles instead of the normal 1. And there's a whole bunch of, explanations about bottomless pits and chamber of darkness, blah, blah. So mostly it's for the backtracking. It's not for the exploring. If it was for the exploring, that would be overpowered. But then again, some of these guys are still overpowered. She also has a slingshot she can use once in each combat. And I don't want to get into the combat mechanics again, because they make each one special, but you basically roll a d10, and depending on the type of monster, the roll that you have to make varies, and the damage varies. Next up is Sorelia of Zimendel with the elf adventurer who has the dragon companion Flame Bright. Is it Bright Flame or Flame Bright? It says Flame Bright here. She has a sun orb. Your sun orb will never go out. Yeah, so actually, we never got this, but one of the annoying things in the game is some of these room cards, our torch goes out. They're pretty common too, so I'm kind of surprised. But the torch goes out is it's kind of like the giant spider. Actually, you have to pick 3 numbers on the die, and if you fail to roll the right numbers, you're stuck until you can get your torch lit again. But anyway, she has a immunity to your torch goes out because she has this sun orb that glows. She has a healing salve that she can use once per game to restore her LPs to her maximum, or to restore 3 LPs to Flame Bright, her dragon friend. But she has to spend a turn doing that. Now, Flame Bright and movement. When you move onto an empty square, the player on your right should draw the room tile, look at it, and then place it face down in the square you've chosen. That player then rolls a d10 behind his hand so that you cannot see the result. If the room tile is a trap, okay, I don't want to get into all this. Basically, your dragon goes in first. If it's a bad thing like a trap or bottomless pit, depending on the d10 roll, he can warn you ahead of time. And then you can choose not to go into that room tile and go a different way on the same turn instead. But he can warn you again for the other direction too. But you only have those after that second opportunity. You can't go for a third one, and you have to just stay where you are. So yeah, basically he can warn you, your dragon friend. But whether the warning works depends on the d10 die roll that the other player is keeping secret from you. And it gets into Flame Bright and trap cards. Anytime you get a trap card, if you roll an even number, Flame Bright warns you and you take no damage. Gotta gloss over everything because it gets so detailed. Yeah, it does add complexity for sure. This set, but it's it's the kind of thing you get the hang of it. It's not so bad. When you encounter a monster, attack or wait and see are your only combat options. Flame Bright refuses to flee from combat, and he does all the fighting for you as long as it remains alive. All right, so he fights for you until it dies, and then you have to fight. But you can't wait and see because you can only attack and wait and see because Flame Bright always wants to fight. All right, so we're on to the last guy then, I guess. Oh no, two more guys.
The dwarf?
We're doing the dwarf now. He has a Berserk card. Phil Mad Axe, the Dwarf Berserker, has a Berserk card. He may go Berserk. Makes him almost unstoppable in a fight, but does impair your judgment. Your Berserking may be triggered when going into combat or when you suffer from a door trap, or you can trigger it voluntarily. So each thing you have to roll a die to see if it makes you go Berserk. When you go Berserk, you put the Berserk card on your character sheet. Move your LP marker 4 spaces up. When you meet a monster, you must attack, and you do double damage basically. Do not draw door cards because you just attack the door instead, and you can smash it down and pass through. All right, I'm glossing over a bunch of details. Lastly, Azoth the Faceless, who is the sorcerer, who I imagine talks like this. He's like an evil wizard or something. He has 6 spells. Whether you use each one once. You may only use 1 spell at a time, and you can never have 2 spell cards face up. You keep the rest face down. You don't start with a magic ring. You can't use magic amulets. But he has all these spells that they do different effects, like Dark Force. Use Dark Force at the start of any turn to regain lost LPs. Eyes of Doom. Basically before combat. Each time you use Eyes of Doom, lower your LPs by 1. And it'll make monsters run off more frequently, basically. You can cast Fireball, you can cast Invisibility. Stasis. Oh yeah, this one's crazy. You can stop time with stasis, which, as you've seen, the time is very important. But he can stop time. You can take several turns in a row. But for each turn, you have to spend 1 LP. Seems usually worth. I feel like it's probably worth it in some scenarios.
Sounds pretty good.
Also, he has Warp Door. Once per game, you can use Warp Door. The ability to pass through walls. As long as you have at least 6 LPs. Excuse me. It works like finding a secret door. You can only use it once per game. And you can even use it on the edge of the castle to just exit. Like if you're here, you just go and exit. But you can only use that once per game. I remember it being a little more powerful. Actually, it's pretty powerful. All right, let's go. Let's leave it at that. Which guy do you want to be?
I think I want to be the dwarf.
The dwarf who goes berserk. Okay. That means we'll need to review all the situations that cause your berserkness. Here you go. You get your blue counter.
Don't need this one
and you
anymore.
get the berserk card, which was where the heck did put that?
I have to play with less agility.
Yeah. What's your agility?
5.
So here's your berserk card. Where is it? I just saw it. Berserk.
Intruder alert.
So you have these new. You get new stats when you're berserk. So this goes over your character. Look, your strength goes to 11. It goes to 11. And yeah, we need to review what triggers that because it's like a whole bunch of things. I can just get the idea of what triggers. I think it's like any. You can do it voluntarily, or if you like hit certain things like a trap or whatever. It might make you mad and you go berserk. I'm tempted to
Okay.
go with the wizard, even though he's kind of cheesy sometimes. Maybe I won't do him. Anyway, the berserk, we gotta make sure we have a handle on that. So anytime you're in combat, including that giant spider, you roll a d6. If you get a 5 or 6, you go berserk. If you suffer damage from a door trap, 5 or 6, you go berserk. And then you attack the door. At any time you may go berserk voluntarily, roll the d6. 3 to 6, you go berserk. You can only do this once per turn. So you heal yourself for 4 every time you do that, and you replace your stats with what it says here.
Like temporary heal or like permanent?
Permanent, I think.
Does like increase my maximum health?
Doesn't go beyond your max, I don't think. Yeah, not over 16, it says. When you meet a monster, you must choose attack as your combat. And you do double the damage. You do not draw door cards, you attack the door. You may not search rooms while berserk, dead adventurers, or crypts. You may not keep any items you find. You must discard them. Oh, that's a bit downside.
Okay.
Any items you had before you went berserk may be kept, however. If you enter the treasure chamber while berserk, you may not draw any treasure counters, but must draw 2 dragon counters because you're being noisy and crazy, I guess. As soon as you return... Oh, at the start of each turn, you roll a d6 to see if you get unberserk. If you roll a 1, you remain berserk. You roll a 1, you remain berserk, and the player to your right decides which direction you move this turn, including whether you attack a door or portcullis. So you kind of lose control if you roll a 1 while berserk. If you roll a 2 to 5, you remain berserk. 6, you return to normal. Okay. Oh, and you move the life points 4 down when you become unberserk.
Okay, that's what
which means you can die from that. Returning to normal, you can die.
Or what if I'm at 16 and I go berserk? On berserk, it doesn't bring my health down to 12, right?
Going by the book, I think you do.
Okay.
So it's dangerous. But you can smash through doors. You can do double damage. You get all those new stats. Which, by the way, your strength would go up by 3. Your agility goes up by 1. Armor stays the same, and luck goes down by 1.
Yeah.
You get a lot of strength, basically. Anyway, who am I going to pick then? Should I go for the ninja, maybe? Maybe I'll go for the... whatever she is, Valkyrie or Adventurous.
The fast one.
The fast one, yeah. If you draw any sort of trap, you take 2 extra LPs of damage. That's annoying. She's got a whole bunch of special things. I don't know why they... I'm not sure if they pertain only to when you're... Oh, yeah, they're when you're running, a bunch of things are different. Like sneak attacks do D12 minus 4 LP instead of D12 minus luck. You can't run and use a slingshot at the same turn. If you run into a trap, you take 2 extra LPs damage. You can't search dead adventurers or crypts when running. All right, I'm going to go with her. All right, Helena the Swift. And let's take her life here. So her strength 4. She got strength 4, agility 8, armor 5, luck 6, plus those abilities we just talked about. All right. So thanks for being patient with us, everyone.
Okay.
I think we can pick our rings now. I want to pick one first.
What are the new ones?
Yeah, we got to go over the new ones, don't we? And then the other expansion, Catacombs. Yeah.
Transformation, teleportation, vision, luck. I think that's new.
Yeah, that's new.
And those are the 4 new ones.
Okay. All right, what are these rings? Are they on the reference sheet? They are not. Okay.
Oh wait.
Hmm?
It says what
Oh, it's
they
on the
do
back. Okay.
So let's see. Okay, the Ring of Transformation. This ring affects the very walls and floors of Dragonfire Castle. You may use it if you draw a room tile you do not want. Return the tile to the box and draw another, but you must accept the second tile you draw.
That's good.
Okay. And teleportation. You may use this ring to teleport yourself out of the catacombs below Dragonfire Castle. You can use it whenever you wish, including just after you have drawn a catacomb card you wish to avoid. Your character will teleport straight up and will reappear on a room tile using the normal rules for exiting catacombs.
Okay.
So you can't leave the dungeon. But,
Excuse me.
yeah. Ring of Vision. At any time that you wish to search a room, you may use this ring. Instead of drawing one search card, you may draw 4 and keep one of your choice.
That can be nice.
And the 3 other ones are discarded.
These are all one shot though.
Yeah. And Ring of Luck, you may use this ring to retake any one dice roll that you are not satisfied with.
I can save your life.
You must decide to use the ring immediately after you have rolled the dice, and you must accept the result of the second roll.
Okay.
Okay. That's like a fate in talisman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this luck one.
The luck one. Okay, I'm gonna pick one of the new ones too, but I don't know which. How did teleport work again?
Exit the catacomb.
Oh, it's for the catacombs only. Yeah. Okay. Ring of Transformation. That sounds good.
Get to re-roll a room.
Ring of Vision is search a room. You draw 4 cards instead of. Some of these I'm like, I wish I had that last game. So I'm kind of like biased by that fact. My guy, I have to always. Anytime I pick someone with low strength, I consider opening, because if you need to open a portcullis, you need to make a D12 strength roll, and I have 4. The opening can really save your hide in those situations. But I don't know. I kind of want to play with one of these new ones that I haven't seen as often. I guess I'll go with Transformation. Lets me redraw a room tile just the once. Okay.
Okay.
And the rest go away. We've got my special amulets, my homemade amulets, ready to go. Oh, we got to find our miniatures for our guys.
Yeah.
So I have my whole miniatures tray here. I don't know if I painted our guys. Probably not. You are the dwarf, so I have that. I might have to use a proxy if I can't find something.
Warhammer guy.
Here we go. We got a Space Marine with his power sword. We need him in the game, right?
Yeah. Can shoot
He's got the gun too.
the giant spiders and stuff.
This one, he's like the Black Knight in Monty Python. He's got no arms left.
Did they fall off the miniature? Or is he just...
No, you have to attach them. I painted him armless. Maybe I planned to. I was just painting these guys for practice. Honestly, I was hoping to paint my Space Hulk cassette someday, but I never got around to it. Anyway, I think I found my my Swifty. Is this her? Or is this a talisman? What does it say on the bottom? I can't read it.
Something with the W, Winger or something?
Winger, like the band?
Something ending in GER.
I'll just use her anyway. It seems close enough. I just need a stand for her now, though. I painted that gladiator guy, including he has like a very prominent mole on his buttock, so I even painted that. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, this guy came out pretty good, I think, but we're not playing with him.
Is there any dwarf?
Yeah, where's our little dwarfy guy? This is. I don't know. Here's the guy who I said talks like, ha ha! But he's not in the game right now. We got the ninja. I kind of did a not great job on the ninja. I think it's incomplete. Here he is.
Still a little gray.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I should have him. I just. Oh, I think here he is. I found him. He's not painted, but here he is.
Okay.
Got to fit him into a base. The thing they don't all they don't come in bases, so gotta squeeze them into one.
That one. For the base.
See if it fits. Yeah, I see. The thing is, some of these bases might not even be from the game, so it's a little loose, but you can get by.
All right.
Be careful with it.
Pick him up.
And I need to find a base too. My guy has such a slender base. Hope she stands up okay. Okay. That doesn't have a slot. Some of these bases don't even have slots.
This one's the same as mine.
Yeah, that should work, I think. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like she's a little loose as well, but it's good enough.
This hexagonal one.
You could try it.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
All right. I might have to, like, if I get into fiddling with the miniatures again, I might have to, like, actually glue them in the base or find different bases for them. But anyway, let's just play.
Yep. The sun goes to the first.
Yeah, I'm ready to
time.
be swift, to be a Swifty.
Okay.
All right, you want to go first again?
Yeah, where's the rooms?
Yeah, we need the rooms.
This guy's heavy.
Hmm?
My dwarf guy's pretty heavy.
Oh, they're made of metal. The original game came with plastic miniatures.
Oh.
And these ones are all metal.
I gotta not look when I pick them.
Yeah, don't look. Here.
Sorry. Okay, I got this.
Okay. Take your room card. All right, we're finally getting into the game.
Card. Bracelet, 40 gold.
All right. I'll take my turn. So I should read about how my slingshot works. I don't know how it works actually. See, that's my two things: running and the slingshot.
Like a bow.
You can use it once in each combat, just before or just after the monster combat is drawn. Monster card is drawn. You have to choose a tag if you use it. If you choose it before the monster card is drawn, you must choose attack as your combat action. If you decide to fire after it is drawn, you must choose wait and see. You may not use your slingshot against sneak attacks, or if you ran the same turn. To use it, you roll a d10. See if you hit, and a d6 for damage. That's right. Depending on the monster, it's a different number. It's for both of those things. There's like a chart for 2 hit and damage, basically. All right, that's all it is. And I have infinite usage, which is pretty nice. Unlike the arrows and whatnot. Anyway. Right, let me just go. Going this way. I got a corridor. Ooh, look at that. I'm already being swift. So I'll go here.
Corridor.
There was this English teacher in my middle school. She would always yell at kids walking in the hallway, and she would say, "Yo, watch the corridor." That was just her thing. She called it a corridor, and she said, "Yo." Anyway, I got another corridor. Yo. This is what I needed at the end of the last game.
It's a little late now.
We're zooming. We're already swift. Helena the Swift is really swift. I was hoping to get a third.
Chessboard.
I got a chessboard this time. All right, let's draw a room card for the chessboard. Should we do a zoom in so we can see the beautiful checkerboard pattern? I found an orc. Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll attack and use the slingshot.
How does combat work now? It's different.
It's pretty much the same. It's just we use these cards. You don't
Well,
have
I
to use
mean,
these cards.
we don't use these.
No, we use those still. These replace these little guys is all.
Wait, but don't we have to see what attacking does?
Yeah, everything's the same otherwise.
Okay.
But I want to use my my slingshot special thing is I can choose to shoot before or after the monster card is drawn. If I choose before, I have to choose attack. So I'm going to do that. I'll use a slingshot first and choose attack. But first, what I do before we resolve that is I guess if it flees, it doesn't matter. So does it flee?
If you attack?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so I roll a d10. I had the d10. Where did it go?
I saw it before.
Here it is. So I roll a d10, and I have to look at that chart. Which says for an orc, I need a 6 or higher on the d10 to hit with the slingshot. I missed. Oh well. So now I just fight like normal.
Okay.
All right, I will use. I don't know. Should we use these cards? I guess I might as well.
Right.
Got my 3 hero cards.
Got 3 monster.
Monster cards.
Okay.
Let's put it here. What you got?
Mighty blow.
Mighty blow, mighty blow. We will go. We both go boom, boom. Okay, 1 damage each.
Okay. It has not died yet. Leap aside.
Slash beat sleep aside, right?
So it takes 1 damage and dies.
Yay! It had 2 hit points. Okay, it's dead.
Okay.
All right. Bump the sun, and it's your turn.
All right.
Over to Rob Bob's corner.
So I'm gonna move here. Here.
Okay.
Black.
Chamber of Darkness.
Dark room.
We said you don't draw a card there, right?
Do I have to roll, or is it next turn?
Next turn you roll.
Yeah, I don't think I have to draw a card.
I don't even know the rules. I have too many rule books at this point. I need to like make a master manual that incorporates everything. And I would love to have like all the charts and stuff right on the character cards too. The game's a lot more like fiddly now. But what were we looking up? Chamber of Darkness.
It's at the bottom left.
Did you not take a room card? Yes. Okay. So I will go. Let's see. Guess I'm going here. You have this T intersection.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a room card, and it is Vampire Bats.
Oh.
D6 minus 2 damage.
Okay.
All right. Where's my D6?
Right there.
Oh, 3 damage.
Okay.
Down to 8. This is the most damage I've taken
Ever.
yeah. The first 2 games I took like no damage.
Okay. Sun moves.
Sun bumps. Bump the sun.
Oh, I have to roll or something, right?
Yeah, to see which direction you go. Was it 2 exits?
3.
Let's take a look at the old. Just roll the D6 while I'm looking it up.
Nah, I dropped it. Almost fell on the floor, but I caught it. I rolled a 1.
1 is you leave the way you came in.
Alright, that's not the worst. I guess.
That would be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll go here. And I've got another sort of T intersection regular room. The card is empty. Next
Okay.
turn.
Sun.
Turn number 4 is that?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go up this time. Not to the darkness. And it's one of these rooms that I always get.
Rotating room. Revolving restaurant. All right, back over to me. I'll move this way.
You're getting close.
Getting closer. Oh, I got a cave-in room. Good thing I'm very swift. I should have good agility, right? Yeah, I have 8. I should be able to get through that.
You have to draw a room.
Oh, yeah, you draw a room card there. I forget. Oops, I'm not showing it on camera. Oh, no, a champion of chaos. The big guy himself. They're generally the toughest of the regular monsters.
You can slingshot it at least, right?
Yeah, I could slingshot it for sure. If I don't know what, it's kind of silly the distinction it makes. Basically, it says if I decide to fire the slingshot before the monster card is drawn, I can only do attack. If I wait till after the monster card is drawn, I can only do wait and see. But it's like you have to draw the card anyway, so what's the concept? Like, why not just say I can use a slingshot and I can choose attack or wait and see? I don't know. I don't get it.
There's no difference.
So I'm going to choose, I don't know, wait and see and slingshot him.
Okay.
First tell me if he flees. I think those guys never flee. Maybe rarely.
So you're waiting and seeing?
Yeah.
Okay, then you have to fight it.
Okay, let's shoot it with the slingshot. And the chart says specifically for Champion of Chaos, I hit with a 5 or more, and if I do hit, it's a d6 minus 2 of damage, so not a lot of damage. If I need a 5 or more on the d10 to hit, I got a 1.
Unlucky.
Unlucky d10. Alright, so I have to fight it. Ugh.
Okay.
These guys, they usually have like, if I recall correctly, they tend to have like 5, 6, 7, 8 life. Somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay.
So you might beat me up quite a bit. Alright, let's do this.
Okay.
Alright, we got my leap aside versus
Slash.
its slash. Oh, it hurts me then.
Yep.
For 1, I'm down to 7 life. Ugh.
Okay.
Slash versus mighty blow. Oh, I take 1.
Okay.
Oh. Down to 6.
You're taking a lot of
Getting
damage.
beaten fast. Beaten up fast here. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
Leap
this
aside,
time
mighty
we did-
blow. Yeah, mighty blow gets hit from that.
So it gets it for 1.
Yep. Bumped up that track by 1 for you. I assume it doesn't have 1 hit point.
No. That's more than 1. At least 2. Slash.
Alright, mighty blow does 2 damage against a monster plane slash.
Okay. Still has more than 3 though.
3 damage is still alive. Alright. Still kicking.
Slash.
Slash beats leap aside. Dope.
You take 1.
I'm down to 5. Don't like this. I don't like this. I'm just picking at random right now.
Leap aside.
Ah, I take 1. Down to 4. I don't have any means of healing either.
Yeah.
Alright. Gotta get through this. Leap aside.
We both leap.
We both leap
What is
into
that?
each other and take 1 damage.
Okay.
Still alive.
Yeah, it's still
Ah.
more than 4.
And down to 3. It's down to 4, 3, 2, or 1. I don't know which. We mighty below each other. 1 damage
So-
each. I'm down to 2. Oh
But
my
it
God.
died
It died. Oh,
at 5.
okay.
Okay.
I deserve some reward for killing that thing, but nope. That's not how it works.
Not in this game.
No XP, no loot.
Well, there's loot, but not from fighting things.
Yes. All right. You're up. Next turn.
Sun goes, and I go here. And I draw something.
I don't like this having 2 hit points. Ooh.
Trap.
Trap. It's a trap. Here you are.
Cave in.
Cave in. What is the roll? If you roll,
If
that's right. You have to choose one number on a d6.
this can't, can this make me berserk somehow? I don't know. I don't know when I go berserk. Like if I take damage or something.
Maybe.
I don't think I want to go. I mean, I don't know.
No, it says a door trap. What the heck is a door trap?
When I open a door and there's a trap behind it,
Yes.
and then I can attack the door.
Yeah. So it's you go berserk in combat when you suffer damage from a door trap, or you may trigger it voluntarily.
Okay. Well, I
So
don't
for now,
want
you have to deal with the cave in. Pick your
All right.
pick your doom
I'm
number.
picking 4 again.
4 again. 4 is death. 2,
2.
you're alive. Take d6 damage.
Okay, I take hopefully not too
You
much.
could have used the luck if you died on that
Yeah,
luck ring.
that's
5 damage. Ugh.
5 was what I got last time. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 11.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's your turn. I'm going to try to climb over the junk in this caved in room.
Yeah, 8 or lower.
Yes, on the D12. Which is where? Ah. Okay, I made it.
And they can explore.
It's not the right direction, but okay. Oh god, I could die right now. Vampire bats. Again, damage d6 minus 2. Wow.
Alright.
50-50 chance I'm dead. Already. It's about as far as I got with my first run with Sir Rohan falling into the bottomless pit. Anyway, 1 or 2 I take no damage, 3 I take 1. Beyond that, I'm dead. I'm dead.
You can't re-roll or anything. We have transformation.
I could have picked a different room, but that too late. Why would I have done that? Oh, I'm dead.
Alright. You can watch me play now.
Yep.
So it's the
next day.
hour. 15
Right,
minutes
next hour,
or whatever. I can go this way. And get this room. Looks interesting, but I think it's just a normal room.
Yep.
And I draw a room card with nothing happening.
All right, keep it going.
Now time to move again. Oh, I shouldn't look. Okay, it's a plank across a pit,
Plank.
but I think doesn't mean anything.
No, it does mean
It
something.
does.
It's called a bridge.
Quite the bridge.
Yeah, what does this do though? Excuse me, I'm getting tired. A bridge tile. You have come to a chasm with a narrow bridge stretching across it. Do not draw a room card, and you may not search this room. Instead, you must decide if you will try to cross the bridge. If you want to make the attempt, you must do so in the same turn that you enter the tile. That's weird.
Okay.
To cross the bridge, excuse me, another sip. To cross the bridge, roll your agility score or less on a d10. However, if you're carrying 1 to 4 treasure cards or counters, add 1 to the dice roll.
Okay.
If you're carrying 5 to 8, add 2. 9 or more, add 3.
I'm carrying 1.
Yeah.
1.
You were allowed to discard treasure before you set off over the bridge if you wish. If you fall off the bridge, you drop down into the catacombs. Roll a d10 to see how many life points you lose in the fall, and then roll d6 minus 2 and lose that many treasure cards / counters. All right.
I think I'm just not gonna cross it and go around. Hopefully.
Okay. That solves that problem.
Am I still in this tile? Or
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. The next turn I move back, and then the next turn I move this way,
And you draw.
and I get what are these gates called?
Portcullis
Portcullis.
slams shut behind you.
And I draw 1 card with an empty.
Empty.
Okay. Next time. Okay. Bottomless pit.
A chasm one way, a bridge one way, a boundless pit the other. You actually have to roll agility or you're dead, I think.
Can I go berserk to gain 1 agility?
I think so. I'd have to check the timing on that. Does it say like only at the start of your turn or something? Let's see. At any time, you may try to go berserk voluntarily. Roll the d6. You go berserk on a 3 to 6. You can only do this once per turn. Yeah, so you could do it. Let's just verify that you need an agility roll. I think you do.
Is it luck? No.
Hmm?
If it's luck, I definitely don't want to do it.
Right.
I haven't actually seen armor be used.
It's very rarely used. I think the catacombs has a little bit more armor usage, but yeah, it's not used much. I think I made in my optional rules. I think I made a thing where you could involve armor to prevent damage occasionally or something. Make it armor. Anyway,
the game could use more of that, I think.
Yeah. All right. Do not draw a room card. Instead, roll a d12. If you roll your agility score or less, you manage to make it across the pit. Otherwise, you're dead.
Okay.
So yeah, you want to go berserk probably.
Right, so I'll go berserk if I can. What is it? 3 or above?
Yes.
And then I go berserk.
Right.
So I'm berserk.
Okay, you're crazy.
So
you get 1 bonus agility from going berserk.
Is it just my movement gets affected?
What do you mean your movement
If
gets?
I'm berserk, I have to roll if I can choose where to move.
Each turn, at the start of the turn, you roll 1d6. A 1 is I control you for that move. 2 to 5 is you stay berserk. 6 is you unberserk.
Okay. And also I gain.
You gain 4 life. Yeah.
4 life.
But make the roll.
Okay.
What do you need? 6 or less?
Yeah.
Your
And
agility 6.
I can use my luck ring if I need to.
Yeah. Okay. So here goes. 6 or less. 7.
Okay, I have to use this luck ring then.
A luck ring to re-roll a die. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know how long it was doing that. But yeah, it's only my microphone device vanished in my streaming software here. Anyway, what I was saying was that's Dungeon Quest for you. Yeah. What were you just
I
saying?
said I escaped with treasure one time, and every other time both of us died.
Correct. I died 3 times.
Yeah.
3 games. 2 times kind of early like this. One time I got to the treasure in the center, and I won't say I almost made it out.
Didn't make it out in time.
Yeah, sorry about that, Eric. I don't know how we muted, but we like removed the mic entirely from the audio mixer, which I'm not sure how that happened. I must have hit something. But yeah, fun game. Maybe we can play with one of my mods someday. I actually did play. One time I played with the 8-player map. So somebody on Board Game Geek made an 8-player map. And what my work in progress is that I never finished years and years ago was to modify the map to like put all the references. I like to put more stuff and have like an alternate potion chart, put all this cool stuff. But this is the map as is, as the person on Board Game Geek made it. And I just printed it on a bunch of sheets of paper and taped them together, so it's pretty crappy. But I can't even really get it in the camera view. I guess I can put it over here, overhead camera. Here we go. Here's our new 8-player map.
On top of everything. So if you have 8 people.
Yeah, and I did get to play it. I printed it before a game day I was holding, in which I had 7 people coming over, or 6 other people. So we played 7-player. And so you can see it has more than just the 4 starting points. And it has a pile for putting the dead adventures in. And the dragon counters go up there. Kind of hard to show this. So yeah, it's cool. I was making a modification of this, but I never finished it. The one nice thing is it has the legend. The lower right will incorporate all the new stuff from the Catacombs expansion, like the spiderweb tile and the bridge tile, which you don't have on the main one.
It's nice to know what you have to look up.
Yeah. Anyway. Probably played this thing about, I think it was like, it must have been like 15 years ago when I played this one. Or thereabouts. Yeah, that's some Dungeon Quest.
Alright.
And if you want to get it today, I don't know if it's in print at all. I think even the Fantasy Flight version is no longer in print. Take a look real quick. Yeah, I mean, I see prices of like $188, $269. That's not a game that's in print. But if you look at the Games Workshop one, which is what I have here, oh my goodness,
375.
I gotta treat these better. No, that's what someone's asking for the Heroes expansion, but they're not necessarily getting that. If you click on sold items on eBay, you can see what people actually sold.
Somebody sold the expansion for $250.
That's what his best offer accepted. I mean, they wanted $250, but someone offered something less. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't think it's in print anymore, but it's definitely a fun game. And fun to modify or think about modifying. Dan Demand says rename game from Dungeon Quest to Dungeon Death. Yeah, we should just call it Dying in the Dungeon. Dying in the Dungeon. All right. It is satisfying when you can get a good win in this game. But I guess I'm going to update my spreadsheet, which was, now we have that's for us on game 3 as well. And which character were you?
Phil Maddox,
and mine was called Helena the Swift. Okay, I died all 3 times. Woohoo! Yeah, it is fun. Part of the fun of this game is keeping a record. They actually recommend that in the manual, and you can see how good you do over many games. You know, when you get a score of say 2,000, you can compare it to the past scores and say, "Oh, that's my best one." Actually, I've definitely got a lot more than that because some of these treasures are worth thousands and thousands. And the Catacombs expansion has a couple of fancy ones, like there's one treasure that it's like this sun and the moon, and I think you put them together and they're worth more or something like that. I don't remember exactly. There's a chest that you get a bunch of treasures in if you get the chest. All right, folks. Yep.
All right, I said.
I guess we gotta go. Thanks, everyone. Dan says, cool game. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, thanks for watching, Dan. See you, Eric. See you, everybody else.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. I'll probably see you, some of you guys, on the NetHack stream next week. By the way, in that game, real quick, I don't want to get too into it, but real quick, remember I got like a wish on the throne. I sat on the throne. I was like, oh my God, I got a wish. There was another throne room I found at the very end of the stream before I left, before I shut down for the evening. And I was watching the video, just skimming through it to like add like bookmark timestamps. And I noticed in that second throne room, I never sat on the throne. I just ignored it. So maybe I'll get another wish or genocide from that. Anyway, that's all, guys.
Get tired.
Yeah, I was very tired. I was like, all right, let's kill the monsters in the throne room. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Anyway, so I have that to do still. But